What's going on, everyone? We are live. Dana Blouin from Asian MMA Podcast and my man John Coe from Kumite TV here to do a live commentary for you on One Championship, Warriors Code. Dun dun dun. What's up,
Yeah,
John? How you doing?
same old shit, different smell, man. We back again. We're gonna keep
Yeah.
rocking with this, man. We're gonna keep rolling with this ship. Now, Warriors Code, man. Man, it seems like they already did that name like 10 years ago or something. I don't know, man. That name
How many of
sounds
these
too
names can they
familiar.
really keep coming up with, you know?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a very interesting question. Is when are they gonna have like? I was thinking like, have they done Call of Duty yet, or is that trademarked by Call of Duty? I don't know, man.
One Championship Fortnite.
That's what. Well, they're doing that e-gaming, right?
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna start doing. I was gonna start doing some of the e-gaming stuff and like talking with the e-gamers and you know what though? I was talking with some guys about it, and they're telling me like these e-gamer guys, they don't want to talk to anybody. I was
Really?
just like, that's kind of. I kind of understand that, because gaming is a an avenue to it was like an outlet for guys that don't want to socialize and just go play games and be somebody that be somebody else,
Yeah.
going to a game, going to an alternate reality or whatever and play and stuff like that. And I and the guy that I was talking to about it, he was just like, yeah, man, a lot of these guys don't want to even talk to anybody, and they don't really have personalities, and it's much different from a fighter. I mean, a fighter is like
Yeah.
out in front of everybody, half naked. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So I was gonna try to do that, but now it's just like I don't know. I just put that in the back burner
And see
and
what
just
happens.
focus on the fighters. Focus on the fighters, man.
The esports is interesting. I mean, you being based in Korea, where esports is huge, I would think that would be a fantastic fit.
Yeah, but it's just the guys, man. They don't want to come on.
Hmm.
Because I would think like you're a gamer. You're a cerebral athlete, right?
Yeah, they are
Right.
definitely
So
calling themselves athletes these days.
yeah. So if you're a cerebral athlete, that means all athletes compete against each other.
Hmm.
And you're competing against guys from all over the world, hey, why not get on there and talk a little shit and boast and advertise and promote yourself a little bit more? But I
Yeah.
guess they're not interested in that.
I know someone he owns a couple of esports teams in Asia, and part of their contract is that they're supposed to do so many hours of Twitch streaming every month. So they want them, like the owners of the teams want them to get this exposure.
Oh, definitely. But it's like people are just watching for them play the game.
Yeah.
I don't think they're watching them for them to fucking talk shit, on there. Or maybe they are. I have no idea. I don't watch stream Twitch at all.
I
I've
think the
never even
Twitch
been
like
on
the
Twitch.
streamers, right?
Yeah, I don't even been on Twitch, man. I think most of I think there's like the pro gamers and then there's the Twitch gamers that are
Yeah.
making money, right? And then the Twitch gamers are totally different from the pro gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I remember, it's just like the Twitch gamers are like basically celebrities,
Yeah, like
and
Demetrius Johnson makes cash off Twitch, right? Doesn't he stream on Twitch?
he does, but I don't know if he makes cash. He most likely does if he's playing on
Yeah.
there.
I mean, I'm sure he's making bank. Yeah, though I don't know. Does he have the personality for it? He always seems a bit too reserved to me.
You'd have to go in there and watch him, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to
Maybe he's
go
like
to his
all
Twitch.
out of control, off the chain while he's on his stream.
If he was, I'm pretty sure people would like download that and upload it on YouTube and write an article on some obscure website about this MMA fighter
Yeah,
going fucking nutso on Twitch or some shit.
maybe. It is. It's Mighty Mouse Gaming or Mighty Gaming, I think, on Twitch.
Yeah, he probably is sponsored by one. Who knows?
Microsoft. I think well, originally he had a Microsoft sponsorship.
Yeah, he did. I think he was doing the Xbox and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
Xbox, but I think like Microsoft themselves sponsored him as an athlete. Like I think he was rocking like Xbox and Microsoft logos back pre-Reebok era.
Yeah, definitely. I remember that. He was wearing like those like bright green
Yeah,
shorts, and he only had one sponsor, which was the Xbox, which
yeah,
is the PlayStation, which is owned by Microsoft. No, PlayStation. No, Xbox is Microsoft, right?
yeah. Xbox and Microsoft.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Sony is PlayStation, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
Sony's play.
I'm so far from like gaming and games, and like
Yeah,
I have
I
no
wish I had
time
time
for
for
that.
games.
I wish I did. I wish I was rich enough to just be like, okay, I could spend like 10 hours a day playing games. I would. That shit would be fun, man. But I have no time to play any games, man. It's just life is just too busy doing other shit, like shit that's got
Yeah,
to be productive. Gaming is not productive. Like if you're
play
an
video
athlete,
games and make videos eating Korean food.
yeah, just eating like ridiculous amounts of like ramen or something, and while I'm gaming,
Yeah,
like mainlining ramen noodles on my nose while I'm fucking playing Call of Duty or some shit, like some incredible talent that I have, bro. I don't know.
is this some? Who's the Korean Peter Griffin?
I don't even know him. I have no
You haven't
idea.
seen this guy? He looks like a Korean Peter Griffin. He just like makes crazy food videos on YouTube.
No, I don't even know. There's so many people on YouTube that make food videos.
Yeah,
I can't keep up, and I really don't like watching people eat food
no,
uh
me either.
at
Yo, these
all.
guys are fighting in a ring again tonight. I really wish one would just kind of like pick the cage and stick to it, as opposed to like last week we watched them in the cage. This week they're in the ring. And honestly,
I
I
think the
hate the
main
ring.
event determines that, right?
Yeah, right now that's kind of the way they go. But then Warrior Series and Hero Series is always in a ring, I believe.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It is. It is always in the
Yeah,
ring.
and
I wonder
so
if they're doing that hero series in China. Probably not, right? Because
did they
the whole
suspend it?
coronavirus. Yeah, most likely they would, right? There's nobody
I would hope.
traveling around, or I
You
heard that
see,
you could travel, but
yeah, you
it's
can
just
travel in China, but
yeah, it's
also like
dangerous,
you
bro.
run the risk of being not let back into your country of origin.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
I
So
saw today
there's a
that
few.
the,
Yeah.
the doctor who discovered the doctor who leaked the first information about the coronavirus died from the
What?
coronavirus. He's 34 years old.
God damn.
Yeah,
That's terrible news, man. But you know, the Chinese fighters that are fighting in the UFC, they're all they all left China. They're all
dude,
actually
I
in Thailand.
love the memes though. Like all whenever anyone's gonna fight a Chinese fighter, it's like a meme of them in like a hazmat suit.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, but then like some of them, I think some of them like they go too far.
Yeah.
You know, like the commentary for WLC.
Hmm.
Did you see that clip where they were just like making
I heard
fun
about it. I
of?
haven't actually seen it yet.
Yeah, the clip, man. They're just making it was just too early, and you're a commentator, you're a professional in a professional setting. I don't think
Mm,
you should be making jokes like that, you know. It's just it
I
was
agree.
bad. It was poor taste, man, but you know the memes and stuff, I understand it, you know what I mean? And I understand the fighters, even though they're professionals, they're trying to poke a little fun or whatever, but even that is a little insensitive. But those commentators, man, that shit was fucked up. I didn't like that at all, man. It was just like
I think there's a big like
you
a
could say
meme.
many different
To me,
things.
a meme is meant to be funny, or at least meant to
Yeah.
be provocative. But yeah, if
Mhm.
you're a commentator, you sort of do have to have a level of decorum.
But think about it like this, like say like the UFC, right? And you know, a
Hmm.
lot of people said, "Man, what's WSC? No one cares about Leftway and all that shit." But still, Leftway is a fucking savage
On the come
sport.
up.
It's on UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah,
They got legit fighters on there fighting. You know, they have a platform.
yeah.
You know, and then people are like, "Oh, it's just too small. No one cares." And I'm just like, "Hey, just treat it the same way you would treat the UFC, man. Like if the UF, if let's say like Daniel Cormier or fucking Dominic Cruz made that same joke.
Yeah.
That shit would be blasted on
Everywhere.
fucking CNN, like CNN and CNBC and all that shit. BBC would be fucking blasting
100%.
that shit. Yeah. So, you know, it's fucking I don't know, man. Like
Fox News would
the
be
dude
calling
the
him a
dude
hero.
apologized. Huh?
Fox News would call them a hero. MSNBC would
Exactly.
call them a horrible, not woke.
Yeah, man. The news, the U.S. news, man, it just has become a fucking shit show, isn't it? Like I remember when in the news when we were younger, we knew what the shit show was, like hard copy and fucking Inside Edition and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. Inside
That was the
Entertainment
shit
Tonight.
show. Exactly. That was the shit show. You knew it and you watched it because it's entertaining to watch because
Yeah,
you knew it was half fucking bullshit, right?
yeah.
But
Now
now
that's
it's
all
like
cable news.
CNN. Yeah, all the news has become that. And it's like it's fucked up, man. Like I don't even watch any of that. Like my news is coming from I don't even really watch the news, man, like, at all. I just kind of like search for the best most reliable articles that I can
I
find.
read a bunch every day, but one of the sites I really like is I like Philip DeFranco's show Monday to Thursday. He talks about like just sort of like headline news stuff.
Mhm.
And it's there's a lot of opinion in it, but I mean he covers a lot of interesting stuff. A good mix of like national, international news, but then a bunch of like social media stuff as well.
Yeah, I think you gotta get your news from, uh of course, a credible source,
Yeah,
but you have to get your news from a couple different places, and you gotta get your news from, a source that gives you, like, multiple angles of the
yeah.
story.
NPR has always been one of my favorites. I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, it's so liberal, it's got a left bias," but I've loved NPR since I was like in high school. Especially like not just news, but a lot of the entertainment shows they have.
The guy or between segments, they have that guy come in and with the voice, his voice
Mhm.
or whatever for
Yeah,
NPR is very
yep,
hypnotizing.
yeah.
That calm voice, I forgot what they say, but I used to listen to NPR a little bit. Yeah, man, like, yeah, if I could watch hard copy, if I could watch Inside Edition, those things again, I would watch it, man. That shit's
Right?
funny. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean these guys are off to a slow start in this fight.
Yeah, like this dude Fernandez, right? I believe he was the champion for One Pride in Indonesia. And then he
Oh,
came
really?
into one championship with a lot of hype, man, but he hasn't really been doing very good against the competition.
Yeah, these
So,
two dudes do not look like the same weight class,
yeah, the other dude looks pretty big.
right? He's stacked,
Yeah,
rangy. He
what
trips
is
his stick.
Preandono?
You see,
Preandono.
5 fighters failed hydration or weight during
Who?
the 5 one championship fighters failed hydration or weight during the weigh-ins. I forget who, but one of them, they when they pulled out his cup of piss, it was like dark brown. I was like, no way this dude passes hydration. And they read his they read his weight, and it was like the highest number that they had read so far. Even Rick Audie, who was the guy who works for One, who was announcing it, kind of laughed when they said his hydration. It was like he kind of like shook his head, like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm glad that they're showing all of that, you know what I mean? Like they're not hiding it. And then they showed that one of the girls, the Japanese girl, she missed weight or something, and
She
then
missed hydration and weight, I think.
yeah, and then they changed it to a catch weight bout, and that's very transparent what they did. Even in I think it's on the press releases and stuff like that. So they put it out there, like what
Yeah, they've been
exactly
updating it
happened.
when people miss. But the problem, I think the issue is like they only show the one weigh-in and hydration check,
Hmm.
and then and obviously there's logistics of doing 3 of them in a week. But then they don't. If like someone misses, they have till 4 to make it, and so then
Yeah.
you just kind of have to take their word that they're doing it.
Well,
Oh,
in that aspect.
there's John from Kowloon's girlfriend again. She's back at work.
Oh, okay. In that aspect, I kind of give them the benefit of the doubt, man. To be honest with you, because they're showing it and they're showing the final one. I'm pretty sure getting all three of them televised and
I
all
know it
that
would
shit.
definitely be a logistical nightmare, and I actually
Yeah,
they've done quite a bit as far as like cleaning up. I remember the first one; it was kind of like you could tell it was sort of like in a hotel like lobby or something, and now they've at least they've got the backdrop. I like how they have the hoop for if someone has to strip down.
yeah.
So they have 2 people hold the hoop, and they have the fighter put their hands over their head, so they don't get a towel gate. like
Oh,
a
that's
Daniel
awesome, man.
Cormier with the towel.
Shit. Well, that's not gonna happen. But
Yeah, no, I said
I
they
think
made
one
the
of the
whole
fights got canceled, right?
What's that?
I think one of the fights got pulled.
Did they pull it? Let me
Yeah, yeah, there was a fight that got pulled because of somebody missed weight and dehydration, and most likely it was just too high.
It might have been the dude. They said Rick Audie, the guy who was announcing the hydration. When he said this dude's hydration, he was just like he shook his head and like you could see him kind of like not laugh, but like what the? Let's
Well,
see.
that's good, man.
Well,
That's
these
good
guys are
that they're
finally
showing
starting
all
to
that.
throw here, huh? But
Yeah,
not really,
these guys are not making us talk about the fight. That's what they're
right?
not doing.
Because they're definitely not landing a bunch.
Definitely
I'm
not,
still
man.
shocked
The
that
fuck?
these two dudes are in the same weight class.
What are they? I think they're bantamweights, right?
Yeah,
Or they're flyweights.
bantamweights, I think. Let me
I
pull up
wish
the card.
Tapology would change instead of putting them as the weight class higher than they are. They should just market what the promotion writes down. You know what I mean? Just write it down as a bantamweight instead of putting them as a flyweight or sorry, as a fucking featherweight. Like I wish they
Or
would
yeah,
fix that.
like say bantamweight, but then put the kgs, put the pounds, so people know it's a difference.
Exactly, man. It's just like fuck, man.
Warriors code. Well, I'm just so bothered by the ring here. I mean, I really am not happy with the whole ring situation.
Why are you not happy, man? Dig
I
a
don't know.
hole. Why are you not happy?
'Cause I think I'm not happy because they give us some cage, right? And then like I think the cage is the best medium for MMA, right? And I'm unhappy because they switch between them, right? Like Risen is just committed. Ryzen. I don't want to get my pinky chopped off. Ryzen is just committed to the ring. They don't even want to fuck with the cage, right? It's ring all the time, and I'm okay with that. I don't like the switching back and forth and the different platform, and I think it. I also just I don't think the ring is safe, and I don't think it's the good medium. I don't think it's a good platform for a fight. I don't want to see fighters
But
just falling through shit, you know?
their ring is pretty fucking high. Don't you
Yeah,
think
but you
so?
can still go through the ropes.
Oh, definitely, definitely go through the ropes. But
And then like I
in
said, you get
many
the situation
ways,
where like the guy was going over, and then you've got the referee yelling at the guy who was going over, telling him he has to work to stay in the ring when the other guy's trying to force him out. I mean,
mhm.
you end up with stupid situations like that.
If you're a photographer, it's like perfect
Oh yeah, photographers love it, I'm sure.
because you don't have to shoot through a cage, so you don't have to know all of that fucking photographer shit. You just point and shoot.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy shooting through the cage.
No, man, I'm pretty hey, you gotta know some photography to shoot through a cage. I thought you just like
I've
I
shot
was like,
cage
how did they
shots
get
before.
through it? Oh,
What's
you
that?
have?
Yeah.
How do you shoot through the cage and not have the fucking cage come out in the photo? That's fucking tripped out.
It depends. I mean, so a lot of times it's like your aperture and like where your focus is. You're using a long lens, so you're kind of shooting through the cage sometimes. With one, it's actually I think a lot of the photographers like their cage, that round cage is really big. So photographers can use a long lens when the fighter's on the other side of the cage and shoot right through it. But when they're like right up next to you, it's just about getting the focus and the aperture right to sort of make the cage fade out a bit.
Oh shit.
I've
Yeah, I
definitely
saw
had
the
some.
technique too, man. That's why not everybody's taking fucking pictures.
Yeah, that's why I mean the guys who are good are really good. I mean, I think you always see YK and David Ash shooting at one championship. Both of those guys are amazing fight photographers. And then I forget
Yeah,
there's
man.
a Filipino guy I think that shoots for one championship as well. He's a really good photographer. I've seen his photos come out there. Fantastic.
Yeah, man. It's a fucking hard job, man, that photography shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like people,
it's not easy.
like I was ignorant too in the beginning. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? Fucking photography, you just fucking get a camera and just point it and shoot that shit and get a fucking lens. Get the fuck out of here, right? But then you see these camera guys, these photographers walking around with a gang of equipment, and you're like, there must be some shit to that, man. Because why would you carry around all that fucking equipment just to take pictures? There must be something you
Yeah.
need. And I started to go on YouTube and watch these videos on photography, and there's
Mm,
some fucking tripped out lenses that you could get. I was looking at the one where it's like really thin and it's like
yeah.
a rod, and
Yeah,
they're
they don't
showing
use
like how
that
you.
for fight photography, but
I know, but I'm saying like even that, I was just like, fuck, dude. There's so many levels to photography and
most of these
videography.
guys are carrying, like, you can see that photographer there. That's YK, I think, in the corner.
Yeah.
They were just showing him. He's got 2 cameras with him, so he's got 2 bodies with 2 different lenses.
Mhm.
And I've seen David Ash shooting before, and he brings his laptop with him, and his camera is constantly transferring his photos to his laptop so he can process between rounds.
Yeah, man. It's I've seen guys where they're taking pictures cage side, doing play by play.
Yeah, that's YK on the right of the screen. See, he's switching bodies right there. He was going to grab his other body. YK is an amazing photographer, amazing fight photographer. He's based in KL. Really, really good.
Oh,
He
I've
used to
seen his
shoot for
photography
Mima.
sometimes.
What's that?
I've seen his photography photos sometimes because I remember the YK like photography label, the
Yeah, well,
the
he
the
actually
water.
does some beautiful portrait photography as well.
Well, you should get yours done. Get a big one on your wall, you know.
Even his level of work won't help me out.
Hey, like that creeps me out sometimes. Like when you go to people's houses and they got a fucking huge ass like
Yeah,
photo
of
printout of
themselves.
themselves on the
Yeah.
wall. It's like in Korea, that's very common, dude.
Really?
I'm serious. Yeah, like wedding photos, especially.
Uh,
Like you go to their living room and their living room, the whole wall is a fucking the top to bottom photo of them two in
we
their
got
wedding photo, dude.
WMAC now on the chat. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Dude, I think I want to get Jib and I to get like a painting of me and her like in like British royal attire on horses and just hang it up in the first floor of the place. And be like, no, no, this is just our picture. Just to
It
be
just
like
start
c- completely make no sense.
it just start Asian ways. That's all it is, you know.
Yeah.
We're following
And
the
then it's gonna have
culture.
a gold frame, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely have a gold frame
You gotta have a gold frame.
with some fucking embroidery or some bullshit on it, right?
Asians love the gold, man. They love gold.
Yeah, even fake gold.
Yeah. As long as it looks gold.
Yeah, the paint gold,
Yeah.
you know. If you just look at the temples, you could tell. Even the religions,
Yeah.
they love, man, everything they
Love
can
that
get gold.
shiny.
Yeah, they love that shine, and they keep it shiny too. Um,
There've been like 5 punches landed in this fight.
yeah, I think these guys know each other. They
They're
made a
both Indonesian?
gentleman's agreement.
Fernando's from Timor-Leste?
I don't know.
I think so. I think he's from Timor-Leste, but fights out of Indonesia.
I think Fernandez is winning the fight solely on Periodano's nose. His
Yeah.
nose looks pretty jacked up right
Well,
now.
damage is the number one criteria for their judging, and this is obviously going to
Yeah,
a
so
decision.
yeah, so if you're a BJ Penn, you probably never lose a fight in one championship, right? Like he fighting and he doesn't look like he never gets in a fight. He has
Right? He never
pretty
looks like
good
he has
genes.
damage. Remember when he fought GSP?
Yeah, man. It's just he's made out of I don't know what he's made out of, man. But I know he's part Korean.
Is he?
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
His mom is Korean, like second generation Hawaiian Korean or something like
Wow,
that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that. Yeah, he
BJ.
definitely he was losing that street fight though.
Yeah, man, that's Hawaii though. It's a Hawaii is a fuck up, bro. You know, like you go to Hawaii, everybody's like, fuck up, bro. When I was in California, there was a lot of Hawaiians there, like
Oh yeah.
Hawaiians that didn't even look Hawaiian. You know, like they're from Hawaii, but they're like white or they're like even like they kind of even look Spanish or something, but they're all Samoan or Tongan
Oh
or
yeah.
Guamanian or
Armenian.
Japanese or something. Yeah, like Guamanian, like people from Guam living in Hawaii, and they all talk the same. They're like "Faka, bro," like
Fuck up, bro.
"Takayan, bro," "Takayan, bro." Like and the Samoans, man, Jesus Christ! Like you see the Samoans fighting, like there's like a million of those fucking Samoans out there. Like a million of those Samoans could probably go out to the UFC and fight.
Oh
Just bang,
yeah, these
like
guys know
Tai
each other.
Tuivasa, those guys. There's a million of those guys, man. I fucking grew up with a lot of those guys. They're fucking scary people to be around because they're that big in high school. You know what I mean? Like they're that fucking big in high school. Like they're like 6'3", like 280. Fucking monsters, man. Scary shit.
Yeah, we got WMMA scene now saying one fight was changed to a catch weight, another fight canceled. And he's saying he's basically pointing out one's forced to own things since they broadcast weigh-ins. Yeah, we were talking
Well, man,
earlier.
if you look at it as a negative way, man, then yeah, if you look at it in a negative way, but if you look at it a positive way, they broadcast it and they change everything that they need to change, man. Like it's just why do you have to use the word forced? I don't know. Do you think it's forced?
Well, I mean, they're forcing themselves, right?
Yeah, they
So
have to.
yeah, I
But that
mean,
if you're how do
I
you
give them
force
props
yourself
for
though?
broadcasting because we were all of us on Twitter were calling them out on it, right?
Yeah.
And kind of calling bullshit, and then they were like, "Okay, well, we're gonna broadcast it." He said, he even says, he's like, "Oh, it's definitely a positive." I agree. Do you know which fight was canceled? WMMA scene now. I was looking at, I couldn't find it. I saw one of the guys though when I watched the weigh-ins. Where I was saying earlier, there's Jonathan from Qualoon's girlfriend again. She's giving the thumbs up in the that
You
number one.
see? I told you, your boy, the Black Komodo. That's a dope ass name. Fernandez's name is the Black Komodo.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
'Cause yeah. Hey,
Oh,
you been to
Sonoto.
Indonesia?
What's that?
You been to Indonesia?
Yeah, yeah, I've been a bunch.
Have you
Great
seen a
food.
Komodo dragon there?
No, I've only been to
Are
Jakarta.
they native to Indonesia? Komodo dragons,
Maybe
right?
not to Jakarta. Jakarta's in what, Java? So there's like 14,000 islands or something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Bali's part
so
of Indonesia too.
yeah. Yeah, Bali. Well, Bali's a complete. They're probably in Bali. That's a completely different part of Indonesia.
That's like the
Jakarta's wild, but I definitely like. I could not live there. I don't get like the people who are like who like expatriate there. It's like it's definitely like wild.
is Bali wild too?
No, I've never been to Bali.
Oh,
So, but it's like a
and
beach.
that's
It's a
one
beach
place I would
resort.
like to go.
It's the
Yeah, it's
only
just like yeah.
non-Muslim island in Indonesia.
What does that even mean?
So Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world, I believe. Like
Oh shit.
300 million Muslims, or no, wait, the largest Muslim majority country, or something like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but Bali's a Buddhist island. Actually,
Okay.
there's a couple Christian islands in Indonesia too. There's one where they have this weird chicken church.
Chicken church.
Yeah, some
Okay.
dude made a church. Look up Google Indonesian chicken church. So Demi Yulanto versus Antonio Muka canceled. Okay, that was canceled for hydration or weight?
Probably both.
I like Sonoto, man. He's an interesting fighter.
Isn't he like the Indonesian Terminator or some shit?
Yeah,
He is. He has the glasses. Yeah, he's the Terminator. He's
Indo
from the
Gym.
same gym as Fernandez.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
Kirito
it's
moved
kind
to
of
catch weight.
cool. Yeah, they're both from Indo Gym, if that's even a place
Yeah, that's a gym.
or is that a
So
sponsor?
you never been
Or they
to
both.
Indonesia?
No, I've never been there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mulka was the one who had like he was the one I think Rick Audie was laughing at his hydration was like so crazy low, like 4 point something. It was like in his piss looked like brown. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
you should go to check out Jakarta at least. Jakarta's awesome, but Bali's like a surf town, like a beach resort area.
yeah. Like I don't know nobody in Jakarta, so like in Bali, if I go there, I would know some people there.
Yeah.
Like some of the people at Bali MMA and and
Anthony
oh, what's his
Endleton is
name?
he's based in Jakarta, even though he trains out of Bali MMA.
Yeah, it's just what is it? What's Ian Larios? He just moved to Bali too. When he was in Korea for the UFC, I was talking to him and he was telling me he was gonna move there, and I think he just moved there. But yeah, he's based out of there now, and then he just flies out, I guess, to the States. I think he's over with Paul Felder doing his weight, doing his what is it, nutrition right now. You
Oh,
know
really?
Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's been working hard too, man, for the last couple of years.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, he's in Bali. I think he has connections in Bali's too with Bali MMA, and he's been out
Yeah,
there
if you're gonna
before. But
train somewhere, I mean, if you're not gonna be training in Phuket, Bali's probably a pretty dope spot.
yeah, if you look at MMA wise, it's probably the second spot you can go to in Asia
Yeah.
where it's pretty legit. Like you're gonna get some fucking legit coaching, training partners, everything, like the whole combination.
I'm
It,
surprised
it
that there's
now,
no big
yeah,
gyms down in Penang, up in Batu Ferengi, Penang,
yeah. It's just I
because
don't know. I
the
never.
beaches there are gorgeous. That's probably one of my favorite beach spots in Asia, is in like that part of Penang, Batu Ferengi. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, right now Phuket is killing it, man.
I mean,
Phuket just
no one's gonna beat Tiger right now. But I'm saying like as far like I don't think Phuket's beaches are that nice. I don't like Phuket, but I like Penang. I like the food in Georgetown. I like the beaches in Batu Ferengi.
how like is it easy to get there? Is it
Yeah,
like
Penang. You
what
can
it?
fly to Penang from Bangkok. Fly
Oh,
direct.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
I
an
think you
island
can.
in Malaysia.
You're just
Or
trying
actually,
to get
Kota
a gym
Kinabalu
started.
in Sabah. Kota Kinabalu in Sabah is dope.
Oh, his
Terminator
name is
top.
the Terminator.
Yeah, but yeah, if you've never been to Borneo, to Kota Kinabalu, I mean, gorgeous
Yeah.
beaches, tallest mountain in Southeast Asia, great food, great coffee. Their local coffee is off the chain.
His name is the Terminator, and his team is called Terminator Top Team.
Yeah,
What
how awesome
you could
is
only
that?
pick that up in a movie, man. What the fuck? And this dude
I-
looks old as shit too, but he could bang. I've seen him fight a few times.
Yeah,
Sonoto's, yeah, like you said, he's a badass. It's gonna be
yeah,
fun to
yeah.
watch this fight. I think he's gonna fuck up this dude though. This ref got the fucking
With that one
slick
little
back.
hair falling down.
Yeah, he got the little uh reverse. What is his name from the fucking? What's that show where the little kids, the little rascals? What was that
Yeah.
kid's name with the one piece of hair in the back?
Oh, I know.
You don't know about. But that's like the reverse of that.
That's the
He's got
most
the one,
Japanese haircut ever.
yeah, the slick back porn look.
Fikri. Sinto
All
versus
right.
Fikri. Sinto just looks scary, dude.
Yeah, he does. Fikri Alfalfa. That's right. That's his name,
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Alfalfa.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, man. Sinto's shoulders are huge. Sonoto.
That's
I keep
right.
calling Sinto like the watch is Sonoto. Oh,
His
oh,
name sounds Japanese.
oh, he can't see now? Fikri's got an eye issue. See, again, man,
Oh,
I'm not
oh
loving
shit.
I'm not loving
Y-
the ring. I'm not loving the ring. You gotta have all these guys there holding the ropes.
What is the time on yours?
3:32.
3:32. Oh, I'm behind you for some reason.
Hit live.
Oh, there it goes. You're 3:26?
3:22.
There you go. That's weird, huh? Like you have to refresh sometimes just to get the right time going.
I think
And
if
but
you
you
like have some jitter on the stream, it'll like kind of you'll lose seconds.
uh I don't
Yeah,
even know,
Fickley's
but
got something wrong with his eye, man. He's
yeah, he
closing up.
got punched. He got dropped.
Yeah, but he's still messing with the eye.
Is his orbital?
I don't know. He's opening it up all the way now. He's looking at his corner or he's looking for the time?
Well, he better fucking focus on this dude's fucking hand.
Right?
That's what he needs to focus
Yeah,
on.
you got this note on your guard. Raining down punches.
Yeah.
You don't want to be looking away.
I seen this Fickery dude fight before. I recognize the face, so I just don't know how he fights though.
Yeah, I don't
But he
remember
doesn't
him.
look like he's in a good position. He keeps looking over at somebody.
See, again, this is why I don't like. If we're in the cage now, we'd have him against the cage. He'd be working. Now they've got to kind of drive towards the middle just to make it work. Not liking the ring. I'm not liking it. Not happy.
What is going on, man? They need to stand these
There's
dudes up,
YK. We
man.
were talking about photographers. You see YK in the corner.
Come
I wonder
on. See,
how big this ring is compared to their cage. It seems smaller.
oh, definitely. Oh, damn. He tried to throw up that triangle like a
Sonoto's
little
almost
sneaky,
out.
like a little sneaky burglar.
There we. Oh, he's got that
Oh,
arm
he's
though.
using a little jujitsu trying to go over.
From
You
half
could
guard though,
tell
not gonna happen. I'm at
you could
140
tell Sonoto's ground game is not too great. You know, Fikri, not too great either, but at least he's trying to get those submissions up there. But Sonoto, I don't know, man. Like, I think
I
if
think he's just happy
Fikri
to
can get him in
do
a,
damage here.
he can, but he's just like, I think Fikri, if he could get him, you know, in a better like lockdown a submission a little bit more tighter, I think Sonoto might not be able to get out of that shit.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
really see Sonoto's ground game is very good.
It's not world class, but I mean, I think he's got enough here to get through this. Who did he fight? Let me look up his record and see who he fought. Who I really there was one fight that I really liked.
Sonoto?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who.
You say it the Japanese way. Sonoto.
Sonata.
Yes. And then you know, Ryzen, they do it the best, man. Those the Ryzen commentators
Yeah,
or not commentators,
the way they
announcers, they're the best,
announce it.
man. Oh, perfect, dude. Like it's
Degenerate
a whole
Dane,
nother
Las Vegas hardcores. Hey, Degenerate Dane, how you doing, man?
I've seen that name before. Like, oh damn, he damn, that was a good fucking punch right there.
Yeah.
Twice.
See, right away
Oh,
he's
that was
touching it.
the punch right there. That right hook. Caught him right in the eyeball. That left, knocked him down. He gets up, the right hook hits him in the eye. This is where his eyes gets fucking fucked up right here.
You
Yeah.
remember? So what was this back in 2018? 2018, he fought Hisham from Borneo Tribal Squad. That was a good fight. Hisham's a tough dude to finish. They went to decision.
Oh, he cracked him on that eye. Look at his eye. He got a little golf ball on the side.
Yeah.
A little baby on the side. Oh, she put her hair red, it looks like.
Yeah. So all these girls must be your neighbors, right, John?
They must be. I don't see
How
him
big is
anywhere.
Seoul? How many people in Seoul?
I don't know, maybe like 50 million or something.
There's not 50 million people in Seoul.
I think 50 million is all of Korea. I think it's like 10 million or whatever.
It's a
Maybe.
big.
I'm not sure. I'd have to Google that, but you know, we need to get ourselves a producer. So we'd be like, "Hey, put that shit up on the screen, buddy."
Yeah.
And his name would be Buddy. Like we
But
don't even he doesn't even have a name. He's like, "Hey, buddy,
I
put
was
that up
just
on the
talking
screen."
about the other day. Have you seen the meme about like when Kanye was supposed to go on the Joe Rogan podcast? And it's like a picture of Joe Rogan. He's like, Kim made a sex tape, right? And that's like Kanye's face, just like, he's like, Jamie, pull that up.
I haven't seen that, but that's pretty good though.
Oh, Hisham is only 2-4.
You know, looking at like a lot of the Indonesian fighters, that are outside of Bali MMA,
Yeah.
they're a lot of them are just fighting on just it seems like, to be honest with you, a lot of it is raw talent.
Hmm.
You can kind of tell like the technique is not all fully there. A lot of those guys are fighting off instinct. I'm pretty sure they're training hard. It's just like I think that a lot of these guys they don't have the proper coaching that they need, and maybe even the facilities, right? So once that starts advancing more, Indonesia's gonna produce some good fighters, man. Like some the top
Ayman
level
fights
fighters.
out of
Like,
Bali MMA, right?
hmm?
Ayman from Malaysia.
Yeah, but I'm saying outside of Bali MMA, these other
Yeah.
gyms are out there, right? And there's a lot of tough guys. Because if you look at One Pride, right? They have some crazy shows, man. Like some of their fights are pretty insane, and it's pretty popular. I think that's why One Championship goes to Jakarta so much because fighting is very popular in Indonesia. It seems like. Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, definitely is. But just like in the Philippines too, though. I mean, what are like the big standout gyms in the Philippines?
There's only one place,
Yeah.
Team
You
Lakai, and then the rest is the
like,
rest. And you
I
got
think
some outliers there. You got like Rolando D. You got like Mark Striegel. You
yeah,
got some outliers that are training, huh?
Mark Striegel is probably the best Filipino fighter not in one.
Oh, definitely. I'm thinking he's gonna get signed
UFC
by either Bellator or the UFC eventually. That's
Rising,
what I'm thinking. Because
Rising Sun,
where would he go? Yeah,
Team
he
Rat,
he's
Degenerate Dane, Team Rat Tail. Yeah, yeah. Straight up, Team Lakai has the best hair in the 1980s MMA game.
yeah. I think
We're-
we were talking about that last time, right?
Yeah, best
Yeah.
mullet. That like straight out of Karate Kid, best mullets in the game.
Speaking of mullets, have you seen Glenn Sparv's mullet right now? Like,
I- Is it
it
out of
is ridiculous. It's out of fucking control, man. It's beyond Big Country. You know how I remember Big
yeah?
Country was just like his mullet was just insane. Right now, Glenn Spar's mullet is fucking just at peak levels. Like I
Peak
think he
mullet.
would win like world mullet contest right now if he goes and competes on that. It's just fucking incredible
Glenn's just
to
one of like
fathom.
the nicest dudes too.
Glenn?
Yeah,
Yeah, Glenn's cool, man.
he's a
He's an
freak.
interesting character.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
I
a
wonder what he's gonna do next right now. There's a lot of shit going on, in Australia and you got those PFL tournaments, going on. You got like UAE Warriors and
Bellator man.
I
I think
know
185 in Bellator.
Bellator wouldn't be a bad move. PFL wouldn't be a bad move either, you know. I know that One Championship is most likely not gonna sign him.
No, definitely not. He's too
Yeah,
white.
he's not, and he's not like their style. You know
Also,
what I
he doesn't.
mean?
He'd have to fight at 205 for them, and he cuts a ton of weight. I refed his FMD championship fight a few years ago,
Mhm.
and he's way too big for middleweight. I mean, just
Yeah,
a
he's
monster.
walking around as a heavyweight. I'm pretty sure he's like
easily.
Heavyweight, easy. Did you see his last fight where he pulled off the calf slicer on
Yeah,
Shannon Briggs? Or
yeah.
is it Shannon Riggs? I forgot his
Rick,
name,
Shannon
but
Rick.
yeah, Shannon
That was
Riggs.
slick.
And I was
That, that,
and I said to him like, "Oh, I thought jujitsu doesn't work." And he responded by saying, "Oh, that's the combat sambo." And I was like, "All right, you got that. You got that one."
Javier Javier Truello is always posting like some of the best jujitsu anti-jujitsu memes. His Instagram meme game is on another level.
There's some other guys too out there with some uh oh, what's his name? Max Griffin. He has
Yeah,
pretty good memes on his Instagram.
I'll tell you what, the
Yeah, there's some guys.
best MMA meme was FMD putting Epstein didn't kill himself on the cage.
Yeah.
They literally put that on the cage.
Yeah. I got a picture of it. I was like when I was there, I took a picture of it. I have it somewhere. I think
I
I put
think
it
they
up
did
there
that
on.
just for Javi because he was hardcore on those Epstein memes.
Yeah, I still don't.
Oh, he got the
I s-
choke. No, then he let it go.
I still don't know like too much about it. Like I'm not really like I used to be deep into conspiracy, not really conspiracies, but I used to be deep into the the secret society documentaries. Like I got fucking deep into that shit for like 6 months. Yeah, the Illuminati shit. Yeah, like the Bilderberg group and fucking the
Child.
what yeah, the Rothschilds and all that shit. Like I watched like maybe 10 different documentaries on that. Like when they would have those yearly meetings, and then that's when you start to fucking get into that Alex Jones bullshit. Like you get deep into Alex Jones and
The frogs
yeah.
are gay.
And you know where it all started from? It all started from that 9/11 documentary called Loose Change. Once that
Yeah.
shit got into my brain, I was just like, holy shit. Because that fucking Loose Change documentary is pretty fucking convincing, don't you think?
I don't know, man. I'm not a
If you
structural.
don't, if yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're not a structural engineer, if you don't know shit, like it's like you watch it, you're like, fuck, that shit makes kind of sense. You know what I mean? Like
Arnold,
if you think about it
yeah,
now, it's like,
yeah.
okay,
So
there's some
Arnold,
fucking yeah, there's some bullshit, but hey, Arnaud Lapont,
Arnold Lapin, oui, oui. That's the extent of my French. Oui, oui. Sacre bleu.
that's a deep rabbit hole to fall into. Yeah, man, just the Bilderberg Illuminati. I was fucking watching all that shit. Nah, I tried to watch the Flat Earth documentary, and it was just so ridiculous in the first fucking 20 minutes of it. I was just like, no fucking way. Yeah, it's just it's ridiculous, man. Like there were
Guys
some guys making
who are into flat Earth and then they don't believe in gravity, and I just drives me
You
crazy.
know what I used to say to people when the flat earth started coming through? I was just like, "Oh, you guys don't believe the earth is flat? Then when we fly, how come we're not flying next to the earth and we're flying above the earth? If the earth is round, we'd be flying next to it. Like we would look out the window and we would see earth directly. Like why is it below us, you know?" And I was that's what I said to them. And they're like, "Oh, really? Right?" And they're like, "No, it's gravity." I was like, "Explain gravity to me then." You know what I mean? Like explain that shit to me.
Then we go. Is it
Hey, in
once
the
you?
future, we're gonna have people hop on, right?
Yeah,
So eventually we'll have this. We're gonna do it for a few times, just us. But
yeah.
eventually
Gonna
we're
get
gonna have people come on, and yeah, it's just gonna get wilder. I think it's just gonna get wilder, and we're gonna be fucking talking shit. And yes, we're gonna watch the fights, and sometimes we might not talk about the fights, but who
wait,
gives a fuck, man?
laying on the guy for 3 rounds.
Exactly, man. Like he should have finished him in the first, man. What the fuck?
If there was a
Like
cage,
some bullshit. Huh?
he would have been able to put him against the cage and pound him out. But
Exactly. Now
like,
there's the fucking argument for the cage. Like this
not
fight would have been over in round 1.
you're gonna get people falling out. I hate the cage. I hate the ring. Hate the ring. Except for when Ryzen does the ring because they're committed to it.
Well, it seems like their refs do a very good job of controlling everything and keeping everything inside the ring.
And, well, also like I said, there was the time that the guy was going over the top, and you've got Oliver Koss screaming at the guy that he can't go over the top rope when the dude was trying to throw him over. It makes no sense.
Maybe he didn't understand them.
I,
Because
I don't.
like the language barrier. Listen to this, right? There's
Yeah,
language barriers, right? That's clear because there's all these different countries. They speak different languages. A lot of these guys, they don't really speak English, and if they do, their English is not very good. So you could talk to them and explain that shit to them, but at the same time, your ego takes over and say, and they just say yes to everything you say, but really
yeah.
they don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. And I think that's a problem too. You know what I mean?
I don't think they have any MMA referees that are native English speakers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not for MMA.
Oh, that's right, huh? They're
For
all, but I don't know.
boxing.
I never seen these other guys speak though. I never seen these other guys.
So you've got Oliver, who speaks French. He speaks English fairly well, but he's got a very heavy
Yeah, he
accent.
does.
He can be hard to understand. Um, then you've got, especially in the moment. Then you've got this guy. He's Japanese, and what's the other guy? Chet Fang from Taiwan. Chet.
Kept Chang.
He's from Taiwan, so Mandarin's going to be his first language, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm sure they
But you
all.
never know. One of those guys might be fucking like me. You know, if I was a ref, you just see me and be like, "Oh, this guy's from Korea. He doesn't speak no English."
No,
You
but you're
know?
U.S. though.
Huh?
Originally, you're from the U.S.
No, I'm not. I'm from Korea, man.
Yeah, but you grew up in the U.S.
Yeah, I grew up in the U.S. Yes, that's true. But most of my life, like if you include all my life,
Yeah,
has been living in Asia. Like I've lived in Asia. But luckily, the important years of development of language, I was living in the U.S.,
yeah,
which changes everything, right? So, but anyways, yeah, like yeah, it's just like the language barrier can become a huge obstacle in many different aspects of this game and reffing
I'm
and
joking.
like referees and what is it, the rules meetings and shit like that. It can be a problem.
Yeah, yeah. I've definitely seen language barrier be an issue at rules meetings for sure. Where like uh like Thai fighters don't speak English. I remember when we did the rules meetings with the when Amir Ali Akbari fought in Full Metal Dojo. He doesn't speak English, doesn't speak Thai. He speaks Farsi, and that's it. And no one else spoke Farsi. So like you have to like really go through it with them.
That's just like it's I don't know, man. Everybody says like, oh yeah, the fighting, there's no language, fighting is a language, but in professional sports, you have to know everything that's going down, and you have to explain to everybody what's happening and what the rules are and what's the regulations, and then
Yeah,
that's it causes problems a lot of the times. But what can you do, man? It's you can't do nothing about it. You could, a lot of these promotions, they don't have. Oh, she tapped Rika, huh? This
that's
Hirata
not,
girl.
yeah. She did. She
This
tapped.
girl's not. This girl's she's a prospect, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. She tapped Rika at Sentry.
Yeah,
Degenerate thing. I love Tinglish. Tinglish.
yeah. This girl, she's a prospect. Like this girl was supposed to fight B Nguyen, and B Nguyen injured her arm. She got pulled, and that's why Nyreen Crowley is in here fighting her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I remember. I think it's your boy Goiter was the first one to talk about that on Twitter. The
Okay,
Goit.
you think Goiter's listening?
No,
Yeah.
he's probably not even watching the fights.
Yeah.
If there's a soccer game on, I guarantee he's not watching the fights.
I'm I'm interested in this fight though,
Yeah,
because I'm interested to see if this girl is gonna beat the shit out of Nairn Crowley, because Nairn Crowley is not a walkover.
by the same token, like I don't know, Rika hasn't looked phenomenal. You know,
Nah, come on, let's be real about it.
yeah.
Rika's won a lot of fights you didn't expect her to win. Let's be real.
Rika, I mean, she just hasn't looked phenomenal the last couple fights. She's definitely done
But you
well.
know, but you know what though? She hasn't fought in a while, which means she could be just focused on training and developing more and advancing her skill set, which would be definitely a good thing to return back as a much better fighter, instead of rushing into fights. Cuz it seemed like she was rushing into fights for a
Yeah,
while.
that's why I think the biggest issue was she took, and I think she has a lot of commitments outside of fighting. And honestly, I wouldn't mind to see her retire and just be like
Celebrity?
celebrity in Thailand. Yeah, like she could be like a Ronda Rousey level celebrity in Thailand for sure.
Is she
You know,
that famous?
that personality and people here love her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially like Thai guys. When I teach at university, all my Thai students know who Rika is.
Oh shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
then she must be famous. Have you ever seen Irene Crowley fight?
What doctor are you going to see in Thailand, degenerate Dane, that you make mad me now? You see in this I was taking I was at this tea shop the other day. I posted the photo on my Instagram. The dude working at the tea shop is rocking a Pornhub shirt, and it's like him and his mom run this bubble tea shop. He's got a
Mhm.
shirt that says Pornhubs. I just took a photo of him handing me my tea with the Pornhub thing on it. But their menu is like all the Tinglish on the menu, the way they translate it is hilarious. And one of the drinks is called Escort, and then they've got a horny lemon tea instead of honey lemon tea.
Well, that just makes it better.
Oh, you got a Thai doctor in Vegas, Dan?
Oh, then there's a 10-year difference.
20
Oh,
and
it's a
30.
striker versus grappler.
Yeah, even when I'm watching the fights silent and I see Dom Lau, I can still hear his voice in my head.
This Japanese chick looks mean as shit.
Strong heart fighter Harita.
Oh, that's a
Atsuke.
terrible name.
She's cute though.
That's a terrible name. Undefeated, 5-0. We'll see if
From
she's gonna be undefeated. What does it say? She's what? Someone wrote Hirata beat Reina's best friend forever, Mio, in a tournament to enter one. Okay.
Rika is
That's good
tiny.
info.
You meet her in you meet Rika in person. She's like super small.
No, Reina. He said that Hirata beat Reina's best friend.
No, no. Whereas WMMA scene now said Rika's small. She's small even for atom weight. Yeah, Rika is tiny, very petite. She's still down there at Tiger John.
Who?
Rika.
No, I don't think so, man.
She was going back and forth. They were fighting out of BFL here in Bangkok, and then they were flying down. Her and Shannon would fly down for their camps at Tiger.
I know Shannon's still training in Bangkok because that's where he lives, right?
They both live here in Bangkok. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think Rika has been. I seen her with like Angela Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe she was over there in Hawaii with her or something, or maybe
That's
she's back in
different.
Bangkok. I don't know. With like those two, they're always all over the place,
Yeah.
so you don't know exactly where they are or what they're doing.
So I think Rika could be like an Ellen DeGeneres, like a Ronda Rousey TV personality. Just do whatever she wants on TV.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing with her. You know what I mean? If she could do that, why not? Why not just retire and
Exactly.
work,
Instead of punch to the face.
work free? Do the Brendan Schaub.
Except better because Brendan Shaw sucks.
Yeah, because he does suck.
Crowley's
No,
throwing.
but he has a big fan base though.
He
You know,
does.
like massive, dude. Like he gets 100K views easy.
Easy, easy.
And yeah, easy. So it's just people are listening to him. People like what he says. And
Oh,
and that's all I can say about that, man. Like I don't really watch his videos or anything like that. They
Crowley's.
sometimes they'll pop up and I'll see it, but like see the video and see how many views there are. But
Yeah.
I never watch his videos at all.
I only
I just
see.
you know,
Oh, nice knee.
oh
Hirata's still
damn.
coming forward. I only watch Schwab when he's on Rogan, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I'll watch one of those like food truck diaries once in a long while. I'll
Who's
turn it
on it?
on. Yeah, exactly. Like depends on who's on it and shit, but um
Turn Trevor Groose
yeah,
asked if Harita wins this, you think she'll fight Stampin this year? That'd be a good fight. I'm not sure it's a
nah.
good fight for Stamp, but it'd be a good fight.
No, Stamp's not gonna fight her, man. Stamp is gonna fight the top 5. She's
Stamp
not
can't
gonna
fight.
fight Hirata. No, they're gonna make her fight the top 5, man. It's not like she can't. It's just she will. Like it's gonna happen. Like they want her to fight for the title.
Hate the player, hate the game. 100K mouth breathers.
That's definitely a true statement right there.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's too early for Stamp to be fighting top 5 in MMA.
No, I'm saying at the end of this year, she won't fight like a seasoned grappler. But Hirata's getting beat in this fight though so far.
Crawley's on her back.
Yeah.
Like, Stamp calling is saying she wants to fight Mei Yamaguchi. There's no way she beats Vivi. One takedown is done.
Yeah, Mei Yamaguchi is being very optimistic.
Yeah. Oh, Crawley brushed that shot to the jaw off.
Fuck.
Oh, nice trip.
Oh, you don't want to get in that position with the judo girl. Come on. You see? Now it's over. She loves this position,
Yeah, she does.
Hirata. And she got 2 minutes to work.
With the power.
Oh, she swept her with the
Yeah.
power. Damn.
Oh, it just stands up. Nice. Good call, Crawley.
Yeah. Don't get greedy. This actually turned into a pretty good fight.
Yeah. Crawley's game.
There's another girl at Bali MMA. She just got there. She fights on One Warrior series, but I think she's gonna be the champ eventually in one
Oh,
championship. Christy Opes.
oops.
She's from Australia. She's knocked. Oh, she's the one who knocked out Win in the last
Okay.
fight.
Yeah, yeah. And Win looks good, and she got finished.
Yeah, and that girl is fucking good. Like she's, I'm like, I don't really go too hyped on people. You know what I mean? Like when they're a prospect, but man, she's fucking good, and she's gonna fucking destroy people when she gets to the to actually fighting in one. Man, I don't understand how
Oh,
like
nice.
Crowley or Hirata or these girls can go to one and fight on the big show, but they got fucking Christie, smoking girls, and then still keeping her in the One Warrior series. Like I don't understand that, man. Like
Yeah, I
why?
in the process of giving out contracts there. What happened to Yuji
Yeah, because
Shimada?
the division is shallow, so you want to put as many girls in there to build the division, straighten up the division.
Dane, I think they got rid of Yuji about a year and a half ago.
Oh, it's over?
No,
Oh no, it's not over. The round's over, right?
round, yeah. That was a good round for Harita. Crawley showed a lot there though, for sure. She's game.
Yeah. Oh,
She
that
can,
was a good knee.
how strong did she look though?
Very strong.
Harita missed what, hydration and weight, or just weight? I think just weight. Yeah, WMAC now saying Crawley got called up as a late replacement for Bai. I think this is with Crawley, this is a better fight. This is a better fight for a better fight in general than Bai
Yeah.
would have been.
Oh, nice counter.
Yeah. Shimada's out since 2019, LaPont said.
Why is he out though?
Ref- Oh no, did he actually ref in 2019 though? I thought he's been gone since 2018.
Damn, she just fucking judo threw her on her head.
Yeah. Look, she's holding that leg though, man. She's
Oh, she got
again,
that arm, man.
it's where the ring just frustrates me. Oh, it's not a good position. Dropping those hammer fists. Nice. Yeah, Mike Beltran's got the best beard in the game for sure.
I think he shaved it off though.
He trimmed it. He trimmed it.
Oh, he just trimmed it? I thought he
Yeah.
shaved it off.
I haven't last I saw he had trimmed it short. I like Beltran. I like Herb Dean as well. Both excellent referees.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good referees out there. I don't think
Yeah,
one is better than the other.
there are a lot of very good referees, but I think Beltran and Herb Dean are like two very consistent guys, and consistency is key.
It's there's like Jason Herzog,
Herzog's
there's
amazing.
Mark Goddard, there's um fucking oh, what's his name? Josh Rosenthal, man. Like you see him once in a while. He's he's a good fucking ref too.
4 years in prison.
Mario Yamasaki, and then
Mario's
there's
great. Rosenthal's good though, man.
and then there's what's his name? Mazzagatti. He's the
God,
OG right there.
he's
Yeah, she got her
definition of
what
inconsistent.
I think him and Mario Yamasaki are probably two of the most hated refs in the game, probably, right?
So
But people love Mario Yamasaki because why? He lets fights go.
I gave them the chance to be warriors.
Exactly, right? Oh, Mazzagati's a firefighter and an ER.
Yeah, no, he's a
See him in
firefighter.
the ER.
He must
What
bring
are
people.
you doing in the ER occasionally? What the fuck are you talking about, degenerate Dane? What are you fucking
He's a
putting
doctor.
gerbils up your ass or something? What's going on in the ER, man? Why are you over there?
Yo, you must see some crazy shit in the ERs in Vegas.
Or maybe he works in the ER. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
talking shit. Dane, do you work in the ER? I'm
he's a doctor.
sorry. Oh, he works in the ER. Yes,
Yo,
I
you
figured that.
crazy shit in Vegas ERs, right?
All right, degenerate Dane, tell me what's the wildest shit? Because Vegas is fucking wild. What's the wildest shit that you've seen somebody come in with inside their body? Drop us some bombs.
So, yeah, Yuji Yamada's out since January 2019. Damn. Yeah, man. Harita's really dominating here. Minute left. You think
Yeah,
she's gonna?
she's taking over. Batteries. People have batteries in their bodies. Is it in the mouth? in the mouth or up the ass? What's going on, man?
To get where they were. Oh, here we go. She got the yeah, is
Oh fuck! There you go.
20 seconds. They're gonna stop it.
I think she's gonna survive though. Yeah, she doesn't have the arm in a submission properly, so she's gonna survive.
Ref, like what are you doing? You're just gonna let me
Those are
punch
some shitty ass punches. There you go. Those are the punches you need right there. Right in the nose. Oh,
probably.
damn. She's taking like 20 to the nose. Look at that.
Damn, he just let that go.
I know. Damn. He's the new Mario Yamasaki.
Harita's trying to be
Now
Stamp.
she's like the new Stamp and shit. What the fuck? You
The
can't do
Harita
that. That's
dance,
fucking.
Harita dance.
Yeah. Yeah, now we got the Harada dance or whatever. Is that what Chevello's saying right now? I don't know. We're not listening to it. D's or 12 volt. How big is a 12 volt up the ass?
Like,
What's a
12
12 volt?
huge one, right? Like
I think so, right?
letting them be warriors. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's letting them be warriors, letting them prove themselves here. 20
I
shots.
say her. Oh shit. I say Hirata finishes the fight in this round.
I say she finished the fight at the end of the second.
Could have, but I'm saying like for real, because man, she just punched her in the nose like 20 times, dude.
Crowley
It
still
wasn't like hard.
which they have just to have the dance battle.
Oh, that's the new thing that they're gonna put in now. That's the new like they have Muay Thai with MMA gloves, they have kickboxing, they have fucking MMA. The new thing is they're gonna have dance battles. They'll draw in the crowds right there.
Right?
Break dancers.
Chevello will lose his shit.
Yeah.
It's the snap dance.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, the ref is Kemp Chang, man. Kemp
Yeah.
Chang. I think he does a pretty decent job though. Like overall.
I'm a little surprised he didn't stop that though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's thinking like it's not doing as that much damage as, like full blown like elbows and shit. I think you got to slam those elbows down.
Jared Dane just said, saw a guy shoot himself twice in the head and walk into the ER.
What the fuck?
Right? Twice.
Hey, you want me to tell you like one of my like OG, like my OG homeboys that I have, he used to live in Hawaii, right? And then, Hawaii, like it's fucked up there. Like there's a lot of shit going down, and he was in the streets, and he was deep into that fucking ice. So he was like in that ice scene, you know what I mean? Like in Hawaii, like doing it, selling it, all this bullshit, right? And he was in a hotel, I think, and he was sleeping, and they were waiting for some Filipinos. And when he was sleeping, the Filipinos came, and then like while he was sleeping, he felt like on the behind his head, like where like that bone is right behind your head.
Yeah.
He was like laying face down in the hotel room on the bed and sleeping, and then he felt like this cold metal on the back of his head in that one part. So when he felt the cold metal, he got up real fast and said, "What the fuck?" And then all he heard was a big boom. It was a gun. It went off, hit him. It shot him in the back of the head, bounced off his head, and went through his hand.
What?
Yeah. It bounced off that bone in the back of his head, went through his hand, and then now he's fighting for his life, dude.
Wow.
After that, he wasn't the same, man. Like his brain wasn't the same, dude. Like he was like he like if you looked at him, he looked normal, you know what I mean? Like, but he had some funny like weird quirks and shit after that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy that he's talking about that shot himself twice in the head, he probably wasn't the same either.
Yeah. Here we go. LaPont says, we all can't wait for Vitor 2020 arrival. And of course, Vitor's going to pass that WADA testing they're talking about. Right? Vitor's not going to coming back at heavyweight, and I'm sure he's going to be completely natural.
Oh well, I'm thinking that Vitor's gonna make his debut on that Filipino card, the Manila card with Brendan Vera.
Oh, they
Oh,
got
it's over. I told you it's over. Oh, she pounded her out, man. That wasn't
yeah.
even a submission.
She got energy
Oh,
to dance.
well, you know what? She should call out Stamp right here.
Put your headphones in, see if she calls her out.
All right, let's see what happens. Hey, you see Gary Tonin calling out Martin?
Calling out,
Have you
yeah.
seen that?
Telling
He's
his
like, he's going heavy.
battery.
Yeah, he's going heavy on like. Did you see the thing he posted? He said, "Oh, I've done so much for you guys, and this is one thing you guys can do for me." I wonder what that means, though. Like, does that? Are we?
Lauren
Yeah,
Mack.
can we read into that?
Lauren Mack
What?
posted LinkedIn today. He's like, Gary Tonin calls his shot.
Oh, so they want that.
Yeah, if Lauren Mack's sharing it, yeah, they're gonna promote it.
Okay, okay.
Yo, so wait, Kemp Chang stops that, but he lets 20 punches go in the second.
Well, she's got the back mount pretty secure. She can't get out.
Look, you can see Oliver in the background yelling, "Stop! Stop! 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 Stop!"
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the
Oh,
replay
that's
from
weird.
it's like, what you can't. He has a bad habit of doing that. When I worked with him, he would do that all the time. He would scream instructions from the side. Like
Is that just like ego shit right there?
it's ego shit. It's him feeling like he has to control everything. And then he would get pissed because
Fuck.
we don't ignore him.
Of course you're gonna ignore him. You're the fucking middle of reffing a fight between two guys trying to kill each other.
Exactly. And he says to him, stop it. Oh, watch out. So let's see if she calls out Stamp.
That's gotta be annoying, man.
Yeah. Again, it's ego stuff. But yeah, when they showed the replay and you can see him screaming, stop. Let the dudes do their job. That's why they're there.
Do you think like him and Yuji got into some fucking bullshit beef and shit in the backstage?
Yeah. Yeah, he used to. I don't want to say, but yeah, I definitely think there was some drama.
Yeah. If Mitch was real, he would ask her like, "Hey, Hirata, how come you running around here like stamping shit? Like, let's be real. Don't be copying her. That's
She's
our
like,
lady."
Stamp, you're taking everything I work for, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Your ass next.
Oh, she apologized for missing weight. She's very
Yeah.
emotional. But you know what though? Like I talked to like nutritionists and guys that help with diet and shit.
Yeah.
And it's more understandable when women miss weight, dude. Like there's many more factors than the guys. So I
Yeah.
kind of like don't go too deep into or try to criticize them as much because I heard from the professionals why it's much harder. It's a different level.
Yeah, but then you gotta pick your weight class, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I hate the player, I hate the game saying the ref did a good job. I hate early stoppages. Big John was too vocal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I would have been okay if he stopped it in the second. Hate the player, hate the game. I definitely, if he stopped it when she was just landing like 20 shots to her face at the end of the second, I wouldn't have argued. I think it was a good
Yeah.
third, but I mean, I wouldn't have been mad if he stopped it in the second. Like it definitely wasn't a Mario Yamasaki moment. Like he didn't let her just like pound the shit out of her. But I mean, there were like 20 unanswered calls, unanswered punches.
Well, Mario, man, he's had some fucking just some horrendous moments
Yeah,
in his past in the cage, man, where it's just
Kim Chang's been very consistent as a ref for sure.
oh yeah, Kim Chang is good, man. Like I feel like he's respected, right? In the
I
region. Because there's not many refs out there that are respected like overall in the region. And I feel like Kim Chang and a lot of the rising referees
Yep.
very well respected in Japan. So Kim Chang's doing a good job, man. And he's still young in the game too. We haven't seen him for very long.
He's Asian though, man. He could be anywhere from like 20 to 60. looks the same.
No, I'm saying like young in the game. I mean, like we haven't seen him like reffing, you know, on the scene for
He was
very
for
long. You know what I mean?
a long time.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Most likely he was reffing in Taiwan. It's just I'm saying like for one championship at least.
I would say for MMA, he's probably the best ref in one right now.
Oh, not yeah. You could say that. There's a lot of refs that they have their own style and then they're vocal, you know, and yeah, Big John, he's vocal and but there's a lot of refs that are vocal.
Like I said,
You know what I mean?
I know I've talked about this before. I can't stand when like you get Oliver in there screaming "give up" at a fighter when he's stuck in a
Well, there's
submit.
some things, yeah, there's some things that I don't like either. Like they're like finish, finish. Like, of
Yeah,
course they're fucking finishing. Like, why would you say that to the fighters during the fucking fight? Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
You know, like even in Korea they do that shit. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, why are you speaking English? They're fucking Korean.
They're Korean. You're Korean.
Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, and their English is all fucking broken and shit. I'm like, they don't understand what you're saying. Like, even Americans probably don't. What the fuck are you doing? Like, scream out instructions that they understand. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
it annoys me sometimes.
I want to code a website that's like a one championship event name generator, and just
Oh
like
yeah,
put
I'm pretty sure they have that, man. They probably have some kind of like they have a basket full of names
yeah,
that
they just
like words. Yeah, and it's like these like
you hold
code
these
words.
meetings to like do like a whole design thinking workshop on uh on like how to get to the name of the thing. He's like, all right, guys, we have to go through ideation iteration on how we're gonna come up with the next event name. A degenerate Dane. He's French, of course. He says give up. I'll leave that up there for a minute. Yeah, I bet you they have like power meetings with like all the executives. All right, what are we gonna name these events? We need something that shows honor, loyalty, respect.
Oh, I remember what the refs would say. You know what they would say to the fighters? Give up. They would say, "Give up, give up, give up." I'm like, why are you saying give up to the fighter? They're not fucking giving up. If they give up, they'll give up. Why are you telling them to give up? Why are you asking them questions? They're trying to get out of fucking choke and shit. It's like that fucking annoys me. And they're like I said, they're fucking Korean, telling a
Yeah,
Korean fighter to give up. It's like they probably
it,
don't even know what the fuck that means.
it's the worst instruction you can give. You can give a fighter, right? And you can tell them like, show me something, show me you're okay, improve. But like, give up is just it's so negative and it's inappropriate, and it just it makes me so mad,
Yeah, you're right. It's inappropriate. If the fighter wants to give up, they're gonna give up. You don't fucking have to ask them if they're
right?
gonna give up. You should, yeah. The instructions should be advanced position. You know what I mean? You know, shit like that. Like that's something that would be worth telling a fighter. You know, if they're stalling out or stalling a little bit, advance the position. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like give up. Come on, it's fucking bullshit, man. Like the fighter's probably annoyed. Like you're probably getting hit in the side of the face, and the dude's yelling "give up" and shit. And you're like thinking for a second, like I'm gonna punch this fucking ref, dude. Like what the fuck you talking about? Give up. I'm trying to fucking win. I'm trying to make money here. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying. I'm not gonna give up. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Hate the player, hate the game. Source materials from Hallmark cards for the fight names, the event names.
I'm excited for this middleweight fight though, with Leandro and the Dutch guy.
So
They're
we
talking
just
about this will be
8:30. Mitch
Hey,
Chills.
I like Bill Chilson has the best smile. I ain't gonna lie. You know, like somebody was saying that he looks like Beavis and Butthead, like one of the Beavis and Butthead guys
I can
when
see
he's
that.
and
I
then
met
like I put
uh,
huh?
I met him at a black tie boxing event in Manila. Man, he was just so chill. What a cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
he looks like it, man.
yeah, he was just like super down to earth. He was like really chill, talking to everyone, and like it was cool. Like there was like I don't know, maybe like 20 tables at this event, so it was like small thing, but he was just really chill, cool dude. And he got up, and it was for a charity, so he got up and talked
Mm.
about the charity and stuff.
Awesome, man. Now, there was a meme that was out there where there's a picture of right there. You know what we saw of Mitch smiling real big, and
Yeah.
then Chevelo's like screaming his head off, right? And it says, I think the meme said something like it was like, when you're on the white, but your homie's on the green. You know, like that, something like that, right? It's like when you're on the green, but your homie's on the white, or something like that, right? I was just like, oh, that is a perfect description of what they are. You know what I mean? They're like that, exactly that.
Yeah. Chevelle, I love when Chevelle loses his shit though. I think it's hilarious.
It's almost like, in many ways, it's almost like Mauro Ronaldo.
Yeah, but I mean,
You
the
know?
difference. Maro's like a legend.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they kind of came from Mauro came first, right?
Yeah.
Then Chevelo came after that. You see, look at him, look at him. He's fucking good.
Now that you told me about that meme, when I see that scene, I can't help but think of that.
Exactly. That's what it looks like. And hey, I've interviewed Michael Chevello before, and he's a cool dude too, man. Like, he's very passionate about his job and the sport and everything, man. Like anything to do with the sport. Like he does his homework too, man. He's very knowledgeable.
Follow one if you like on one's YouTube channel. He does some good interviews with the fighters.
Yeah,
That
man. He's
set up, but I feel bad when they do like the 1 century and he has to be like, for the 4.7 trillion people watching around the world. You know, when they make him say all that bullshit marketing stuff that everyone knows isn't true. Like, I feel bad for that, but I enjoy him calling the fights.
a lot of people hate this crew though.
You know, I mean, look, I think it's a good combo. I think it works for one style, and like they're both cool dudes. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, I get a kick out of him losing his shit. Like when Stamp comes out, he's like, the Stamp Dance, the Stamp Dance. You know,
Yeah.
it's
It's
I think
it's
that's
it's
hilarious.
it's borderline ridiculous.
Yes, that's why it's fun. That's why it's fun. I don't take it serious. Like you can't take that serious because like you'll hate it.
Yeah, it's just, I guess Murat, he's going up to lightweight. I think this is a lightweight fight.
What really?
Yeah, I think Murat's going up to lightweight. I don't think he's a featherweight anymore. Yeah, this is the fight right here.
Lightweight, one lightweight, so he's fighting welterweight.
Yeah, because you know he's had problems making featherweight. You know, if you're in the know, you know some of the stories and shit about him, like having like major complications of making featherweight. So, which is kind of crazy because he was the champ.
And when I mean, so here's the thing, right? That you have to be hydrated to make weight now, and it's a big difference.
It is a huge difference. So this guy, he comes in on a week notice, and I saw somebody tweet out that he hasn't trained since his last fight,
What?
and he's just stepping in. Yeah, I saw somebody write that on Twitter. Like, Twitter. Is it 100% truth? You never know, right? But I saw somebody write that this guy stepping in on 1 week's notice. He didn't train. He hasn't trained since his last fight, and his last fight was like months ago or a month ago or something like that.
Let's see what's going. Twitter's popping off for me right now. What are people saying?
What are they saying? What the fuck? Warriors code. What is the Warriors code?
What is
I
the
always wondered that.
Ask Chatry, man? It's honor, loyalty, respect. Sometimes
Chatri hasn't been out there, doing his thing. Oh, Kim Jae-un's fighting now. They're opening the card. This is gonna be a good fight right here.
yeah, this is
Grappler against striker. Kim Jae-un, knockout power, boxer, decent wrestling. Well, Masushima, he fought for the title. He's been fighting probably way higher level competition, and he's a straight grappler. But the crazy part is he knocked out Murat.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. Hopefully he stands and doesn't decide to fucking just wrestle fuck this guy. Because Kim
Right.
Jae-un got some fucking knockout power.
I shared the that old Jeff Munson video on Facebook the other day. You like watching people get fucked for free online? That's probably the best promo ever for an MMA fight. I'm telling Global Services we're talking shit about his girlfriend. He has to come defend her honor. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight for sure.
Yeah, I like this kid, Kim Jae-un. Masushima is a good fighter too, man. I've been watching him for a long time in Japan when he was fighting Pancrase and stuff.
Hey, right? And the Korean name's the first name and the last name is the surname.
Yeah.
Yeah, Degenerate Dane. Yeah, the promo, the Don King promo. That was, you like watching people get fucked for free online. You know, I grappled Jeff Munson a few times in different tournaments. He's actually like a really chill dude. So like when I see that stuff and like he's kind of like gone down the rabbit hole of like crazy socialism since then. But early 2000s,
Isn't he a Russian citizen or something now?
Russian or Crimean citizen or something. Yeah, he moved to like Eastern Europe. But yeah, he was a cool guy. Subspace to the Kingdom and Klingon Empire and beyond. Yo, Degenerate Dane, they actually do broadcast to 40 trillion Klingons through One Championship's intergalactic broadcast deals. We just don't know about it. That's why their social media impressions are through the roof, as they tell you in every broadcast that they do. I went 2 years ago. I was at their the One Championship Nielsen Summit in Singapore, and they kept saying was our social media impressions are better than any other Asian sports franchise. I mean, the rhetoric is so strong, so strong, and I feel like everyone drank the Kool-Aid. Everyone believes the hype.
You know what I love? I love that I love the rhetoric, man. Why not, man? You're a promotion. You're supposed to promote. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You know, if people are gonna drink it, most people are not that intelligent. Let's fucking face the facts, right?
Very true.
And as a business, you're supposed to be able to sell your product, right? And I think they're just doing what any other fucking company does. They're doing the same thing as fucking any of these major companies out there, these corporations. They're duping the public in certain ways, and that's what's happening, man. And UFC does it, Bellator does it, all of them do it, man, in some aspect.
2.4 billion potential viewers.
Hey, I have 2.4 potential customers. We do too.
2.4 billion potential viewers around the world.
Hey, let's Google a buddy, our fake buddy. Hey buddy, can you Google buddy, can you look up how many people watch YouTube a day? Buddy? Okay, buddy picks it up. He's saying it's 10.6 billion people a day watch YouTube. Hey, we have 10.6 billion potential viewers. Hey,
did you see,
right?
YouTube made $15 billion last year.
Instagram made 20 billion.
Did they?
Isn't that crazy? Is that even true?
I don't know. Did you just make that up? I saw
no,
that.
I saw it in some article headline. I didn't even click the article. I just read the headline, you know? So that could be some fake fucking news right there.
So I read an article on YouTube's revenue. They the first time they've disclosed revenue was 15 billion, up from 11 the year before.
Okay, so it's like if Instagram is making 20 billion a year, and YouTube is one of the, I think YouTube is the biggest, most visited website in the world.
Mm.
How does that even work out, man? Like, how is Instagram making that much money?
That's a lot of girls promoting ass pictures. Is it John
So
Kelly?
do they
Yeah.
get money from just clicks?
I mean, it's that whole pay for reach thing. I mean, it's a different model. Whereas YouTube's injecting ads on content that does well on their platform, and they promote it organically. Instagram wants you to pay for reach, so they're two different algorithms.
Yeah,
They're two different
man.
models. Yeah, YouTube is actually the second largest search engine in the world, behind Google, which owns YouTube.
Yeah, that's insane, right? Both of those guys. All right, this fight is off to they're fucking moving.
Yeah,
They're moving and grooving.
these are big boys.
Yeah, both featherweights.
They are not
You
feather
know, man, this will determine a lot, man.
down.
This will determine if Kim. Oh, he just took him down way too easy right there with that trip. Oh, but he's getting up though. I know that Kim has been training with the 10 Planet Boys in Korea. I maybe be your buddy for now. Okay, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Hey, if we could get our own buddy, that would be the shit. And then I hope that becomes something like a thing. Like, oh damn, he got us back.
Yeah, he's got good
But
wrist
you know
control.
what though?
He cleared
Kim,
it.
he's been training, like I said, with the 10 Planet Boys in Korea. They have
Yeah,
a 10 Planet over here in Korea. The guy, he's a black belt, 10 Planet. He's been out there training with them, so he's been learning a lot of the no-gi stuff. Oh damn, he went for that flying knee, but see, like you said, I think this ring does help the guys defending the takedowns a little bit more, or does the cage help the guys defending the takedown?
I think the takedown's harder to secure with the ring, right? So I don't know that the ring helps defense, but I think it hinders the takedown. It hinders the offense.
Fuck. But this corner though, I think when you're training for a fight in the ring, you know what's shitty though? Like, I wish they would just let the guys grab the ropes, man. You know, like in pro wrestling.
Oh, suit! No, I thought he was gonna suplex him. But see, so he's got his arm stuck on it, right? Like
Yeah,
the thing. Now the referee has to inject himself too much into the action with this ring.
exactly. You're right. All right, there you go. Throw them hands, motherfucker. Throw them
These
hands. Throw that
feather. Oh,
uppercut.
that was a
When he
shot.
comes in, throw the uppercut. See,
That's it.
that's his fucking thing right there. He throws the wild overhands and then goes for the takedown.
Takedown.
There you go. Dude's
Release.
pretty powerful, man, Matsushima.
John Cale grab the rope, release the hold. Yeah, that'd be amazing if you could get out of a submission by grabbing the rope.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they should put that in there in the contracts. You know, like how Ryzen negotiates each fight differently? They
Yeah.
should do that for one championship too. It's like, okay, for submissions, if you put your leg on the rope, then you have to let go of the submission and you have to start back in the middle, but in the same position on the ground.
Wow, Kim is explosive. You see him just buck out of that
Yeah,
side.
he's strong. He's a strong kid. Oh, there you go. He
Not
got the
feather.
scrambles, man.
You
Kim's
gotta,
shown a lot more than he has in the past, man. Usually he doesn't really like to
he wants that flying
scramble
knee.
too much or get to the ground. Yeah. Well, he's waiting for those fucking. That dude got hands, man. Kim got hands.
He wants
If
to
he
land
cracks
that.
Matsushima, he's gonna be in trouble.
Hell yeah. Hate the player, hate the game. Old pancreas. Damn right. John Cale, this match is scheduled for one fall. Old pancreas was the best. Love the OG pancreas.
Matsushima's like built like a fucking battery, man. Look at him. He's just
Middleweights. They're not featherweights.
Mishima's fucking ripped, and he's just stocky.
They're thick. Thick.
And, you know, Japan versus Korea is always an interesting dynamic. Oh, he cracked him with that right hand, though.
Yeah.
Masashima's like, I've been watching him for a while now. His striking has developed really well, man. Like he's very good at like throwing a strike and then leading into a takedown. Before he would just go in for takedowns. But now it's just he's changed that up, and he's like masking the takedowns with the right hands. Which works out a lot, man, because he's taking Kim down a few times because of that, with that. Oh,
Kim's
that's a nice inside leg kick.
round.
Nice, man. That was a good round. That was fun.
Yeah, it was. Now let's get back to this guy's weights. There's no way these are featherweights.
No, hey, I know that they're featherweights. You know why? It's because Kim, he fought at bantamweight before.
What? Look at
Yeah.
that. He's gonna land that.
He fought at bantamweight, and he fights at featherweight. Like he's always fought at featherweight, and he's fought at bantamweight too. So it's not like he's not that big, man. He's not that big.
That's a
You know what though? You know what though? If I was defending a takedown, I'd grab the ropes. No matter what. Why not, man? They don't get penalized for it.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not manipulate the rules? He just grabbed the rope. They didn't do shit.
Yeah, but I mean, eventually they're gonna give you like some leeway. But listen, I like when his elbow gets stuck in it, and the ref is gonna get in there and pull his elbow out. I think that's too much intervention in the action from the ref for me.
Yeah, they should put a mesh on the ropes. Then no one can see shit.
Who has the best fembots, Korea or Japan? I don't know. I think Japan is the world leader in like sexually oriented robots.
Dang, these guys are moving fast, man.
Yeah, they are. Oh, nice head kick.
Oh,
are you behind me? I'm at 420.
Oh, I'm a little behind.
Good takedown.
Damn. But these takedowns don't mean shit, man, if he doesn't do anything with them. I hate when these guys get takedowns and they don't do shit with them, but they win the fight with the takedowns. Like, what the fuck, man?
Someone's bleeding. Hey, John KL, you're right. Usually you get a warning unless you're fighting against an evolved fighter. Then, right, it's a yellow card right off the bat.
Are you at 348?
340.
Fuck, what the fuck, man? Will I need to put the landline in?
Man, this is a great fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight, man. These kids are...
Kim's doing a great job getting back to his feet.
Yeah. Now he's going to start throwing hard now.
There you go. That jab's working for
him. Yeah. It seems like Masashima's getting tired.
I think he is.
Or he's just like, oh, we got to go to the third, so let me save my energy. Yeah, he slowed down a lot.
Finish this.
Damn, he slowed down a lot of.
Yeah,
Come on.
Oh shit!
Force pressure.
Oh shit! Matsushima dropped Kim.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Can he finish it though?
No. Oh, he got the triangle? No.
Holy shit.
That was a fucking good punch right there.
Yeah, it was.
But he got a lot of time right here. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Invoke Ghost of TKZ. Damn. Damn.
Man, I'm gonna have to put that landline in because I
Are
think
you
because it's
lagging?
Wi-Fi,
I'm on
it's
Wi-Fi.
lagging.
No problem.
You're on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Then why is my shit
Yeah, I don't have
down?
a landline upstairs in the studio. Well, I'm watching it on my iPad, and I've got the live stream going on my laptop. Yo, how scary must it be to be that camera dude standing middle of the ropes, like on one side of the ring? Because you know they bounce off that shit. You gotta watch yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of a tripped out like position to stand with the camera.
Yeah.
Oh damn, he got the neck right there, dude.
Degenerate Dane says he's behind 10 seconds on the
Oh.
BR app.
Where are you right now? What time?
37.
Fuck.
So Dane, you pay for BR live? Or this is free?
Oh, that was a good knee.
44. I'm at 19.
Both these guys were at such a high pace. Now it seems like they're kind of tired. Both of them.
John saying we're 10 seconds behind. You think Kim takes that or what?
It's only second round, right? Yeah, this is final round. I don't know, man. I think I don't know who's winning this fight, man. That knockdown.
Knockdown changed it.
Yeah, it changes everything right now.
What it was first time. It's a good shot though. Oh yeah, one more round. Wired Rocks. I just upgraded to Flex 500 for the drop. Living inside the house. Oh, you're rocking that RG11.
What the
Much
fuck
low.
is that?
I've got fiber to the house. I've got a 300 symmetrical connection, which is the fastest they offer in my neighborhood. I want to do. I used to have a 1 gigabit connection when I lived in the States. I was an engineer for a telco for an MSO.
All right, man. Let's see what happens in this round. This is gonna be the difference maker.
That says Metsumisha has to be ahead because of the knockdown. I don't know though.
Yeah,
The first.
yeah.
Oh, Kim's not looking good.
Oh damn, damn, that was a good fuck. Oh, he's rocked. Kim's rocked, dude. Oh fuck, he's fucking his ass up right here. It's done. Oh, he got the knees.
There we go. Good stoppage.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck,
I didn't see
dude.
that finish coming like that.
Fuck, dude. Well, it was a quick step up in competition for Kim though, you know what I mean? Like this is his second fight in one championship and he's fighting a former title challenger and shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, he was taking a big risk by taking this fight, but you know, no risk, no reward. He won his first fight by knockout, so we'll see what happens. Matsushima, he puts himself back up there, kinda. At least he gets a win. You know what I mean? Like it's not like he beat somebody with a big name in the division. I think you should put Matsushima against Gary Tonin, man.
Gary Tonen's getting.
I don't think. No, man. I don't think he don't deserve the title fight. I don't feel like
getting it. He's getting it.
Most likely he will, but I don't feel like he deserves the title fight. I would like to see the fight, of course, but does he deserve it? No, he doesn't deserve it. He needs to fight more people. He needs to fight more high level guys in the division. Who's his last win? Who did he beat in his last fight?
Anthony.
Buddy, where's Buddy? Look, Buddy, pull that shit up.
Hey, Buddy, pull up.
Who did
Tonin beat?
Who did Gary Tonin beat in his last fight? Like, of course he's undefeated. Who did he beat? Come on, buddy.
On the he saw
Who
his
did he
ancestors
beat?
for a second.
What did he say?
He saw his ancestors for a second. Nakahara. Nakahara was his last fight.
Nakahara. Who's Nakahara? Yoshiki Nakahara was his last fight. Thanks, buddy. Man, who's the fuck is that? Like, is he a fucking top 10 contender? No, he's
No.
not even top. Come on. Tan Lee. Who did Tan Lee last beat?
Come on, buddy.
Buddy. Buddy. Oh, Tan Lee beat Nakahara, I think. I think Tan Lee beat Nakahara. And Nakahara is the one that broke
Tonin beat
Suba's
Nakahara.
leg. Tan Lee beat Nakahara, right?
Gary's been last 2 fights were first round finishes.
Yeah. Who, Gary?
Yeah. He's got all finishes, no decisions.
But I'm just well, definitely. But I'm saying so Tan Lee beat Takahashi Roko Takahashi is the guy that broke Rogo. Takahashi is the guy that broke Suba's leg in the last fight. And he went against and he's fucking Takahashi's tough. He went against Tan Lee, got knocked the fuck out, like bad. And to be honest with you, Tan Lee, if I was gonna give either one a title shot, I would give it to Tan Lee. He's beaten the better guys.
He's not calling out Chatri on Twitter though.
No, he's not. But to be honest with you, I don't think either of them deserves a title shot. Like, I would like to see both fights, of course, in the future, but I don't feel like either one deserves a title shot. None of them has fought Murat. None of them has if Murat stayed at featherweight, he would need to fight one of those guys. Like Murat, he's like the gatekeeper for the title. You got fucking who else is there in the featherweight division?
Murat's a good fight to kind of set up contention. Here's the thing, though, the title contention is so hit or miss in one championship. It could go anyway. You gonna really tell me you think you really think that they have like some type of ranking system? Engolantani got a fight at welterweight against Askren. You know, it can be anything. Anyone can get the fight. What do we got here for a? I think John's plugging.
What happened?
Did you? What do you plug in your thing?
Yeah, man.
Yo, so but about this, right? Engolantani got a title fight.
He did?
Yeah, against Askren, didn't he?
Oh, he did. Right, but that division is fucking shallow as shit, though.
It just shows that anyone in one championship, they don't have a ranking. Anyone can fight for the title.
Yeah, but I'm just giving you the argument, though. Like, in my eyes, I feel like Tan Lee, Tan Lee should fight.
Are Asian fighter rankings legit? No, they are not. Not at all.
Well, Tan Lee or like Gary Tonin, right? Those are the names that keep popping up. Like, who should fight for the title next?
The title. I would rather see Tan Lee fight for the title, but Gary Tonin's going to get it. Lauren Mack sharing it on LinkedIn. You know they're going to give it to Tonin.
If he shared it, yeah, definitely.
Right?
Like,
and
that guy, he's the one who knows the shit.
Shooting his shot. Should we give it to him? You know, Lauren Mack's not going to share something that's against company messaging. So they want Tonin in there. Now, that's Lauren Mack's job.
Company policy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'd rather see Tan Lee get the fight for sure. For sure. I think it'd be a more interesting fight, more well earned, but Tonin's getting it.
I want to see Tonin, fight somebody else, like one fight before the title. Even Tan Lee too, you know what I mean? But Martin has to fight somebody. So, that Christian Lee fight was getting set up. I'm telling you, last year they had that shit like set up until that lightweight Grand Prix got fucking tossed on its head. But that fight was set up. Like Martin and Christian Lee were gonna fight for the featherweight title. Like Christian Lee was gonna drop back down to featherweight, and he was gonna fight for that title. But that fucking lightweight GP fucked it all up.
I don't know, Matt. Does Christian have a fight booked?
No, it's like there's not many title fights booked right now. I think they're getting
Christian's got to fight Timothy. It's the only fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the lightweight division, there's a lot of fights you can make right there. A lot of guys you could put for the title.
The Timothy fight, Timothy Christian's a good fight.
Yeah, it's just
Sage.
Yeah, what happened to Sage? You know what I mean? Like, when is he fighting?
Never fighting.
Is he still recovering?
He's too beautiful. You can't risk that.
That's an interesting thing too, man. Like, is Sage gonna fight again? His sister's fighting for them now. Like, are they gonna build her up? Because she looks like she's someone that they're gonna try to market for, especially the
blonde hair, blue-eyed white girl. Shock.
Hey, why not, man?
She looks way too much like Sage, though. That is not a good look.
Yeah.
Hate the player, hate the game. Fighter rankings are probably based on number of social media followers you have. Probably. You have more followers, more likely to get that shot. Fighting out of Phnom Penh MMA.
Oh, for real? So that's in Cambodia.
Yeah. Phnom Penh.
So there's another gym in Cambodia other than Cambodian Top Team?
Apparently.
Oh shit. Oh, these are strikers though. This is not MMA.
Is this Super Series?
Yeah, Super Series.
Muay Thai with 4-ounce gloves. I love it.
This guy is
a freestyle wrestling record. This is if this is a Super Series, he's got a freestyle wrestling record. I'm gonna be very upset.
Really?
John K. Who said this? Yeah, John K. Sage is a full-time cornerman for his sister now. Sage with a wig.
Well, that's always the joke about like when you meet guys and they're like, "Oh, you have a sister? I hope she doesn't look like you with long hair." You know what I mean? Like there's always that joke that everybody says to each other amongst friends.
I'm not going to assume that the Cambodian is a can for the Evolve guy. That's just disrespectful. Come on. He represented Indonesia in wrestling. Jesus Christ. The Cambodian guy probably has no takedown defense. Let's see.
Fuck.
No takedown yet. We're like 5 seconds in. There we go. Oh, clips him. Damn.
What's your time?
4:36.
Fuck, man, I'm a little bit behind you no matter what. I got the landline and everything.
Bottom left.
What is it?
If you see where it says live on the bottom left, if you touch that, it should bring it up to date. That's a takedown. Full mount, grapevine.
On the bottom
Grappling 101.
On the bottom left, you just push the live button.
Yeah, and it should update your time.
Dang, I'm pushing it, but it doesn't do anything.
Maybe I don't know, out of sync or something. That's a smothering top game. Elbows. So here's the thing. So your head can go under the bottom rope, and that's fine. But then you're out of striking distance. Is he gonna get the submission through the ropes? Key lock. He's gonna jump over to.
Are you at 321, 320?
305.
Holy shit.
Are you on the One app or on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
That's fucking weird. These little fucking tricksters.
There he is.
Because if you go to any other like app, if you're watching it from like the same thing from a different location, it's the same.
Yeah. Oof.
It's all good, man. This is just a super series.
No, this is MMA.
Oh, it is MMA. Fuck. I'm
They're on
looking right at it. I'm like, oh, this is super series.
Warriors Code. He's raining down punches like Sodom and Gomorrah. Said, make sure the red dot is lit. Oh yeah, thanks, buddy. Hey, do you have the live? Live.
What is it?
The red dot that says live on your screen.
It's on there.
Yeah.
He's raining down bombs like Saddam. I think that's we can say that, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. He's raining bombs like the beginning of Desert Storm. Remember that? Like the beginning, not was it Desert Storm or what was this? What was the second one? Iraqi Freedom?
Iraqi Freedom was the second one. Desert Storm was the first.
Okay, the second one, Iraqi Freedom. Remember when they like was showing like the bombing of Baghdad live?
He's gonna tap. Tap. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's deep. That dude's not even defending anything, man. Oh, he's asleep, dude.
What a shock. The Evolve fighter won so easily.
Dude, that was just like bad.
That was a very
That wasn't good.
matchup. What a warrior! Operation Iraqi Liberation Oil, OIL.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on. Didn't Iraq just recently have some problems?
Iran, right? America assassinated one of the Iranian leaders.
But he was in Iraq, right?
He was in Iraq, and then Iranians attacked the embassy in Iran, in Baghdad. I mean, in Iraq.
Fuck.
Let's see what Chilson comes out. He's like, how did you prepare for this difficult fight? I'm here with your winner.
Show your love. He needs to trademark that.
Yeah.
He needs to trademark that. Show your love.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. I'll hold down the fort. We're in our little clubhouse. Hey, you guys watching, you guys listening, appreciate you guys. You got any questions? You know, any topics? Just put them in the chat, man, and we'll get deep into it. The Sheik is in the ring. You damn right. And who's that next to the? Who's that guy with the burgundy suit and the iced tea colored glasses? Who is that guy? Oh, is this dude Indonesian? He must be Indonesian. Indonesian representing Evolve. Fighting out Evolve. Man. Why does Dana have a random bottle? Yeah. I don't know. It must be a special bottle. Hey, why do you have a random bottle of sriracha in the background?
Oh, um, so it's one of the American sriracha bottles, and then it's filled with yarn that Jib made this for me. So it's like
Uh,
because in Thailand they don't usually have this. We just got the American sriracha in Thailand like last year for the first time.
yeah,
So I used to have people bring it to me from the US. I just like the bottle. It's a cool design. And then Jib put the dark red, light red, and black yarn in it so you can kind of see it's
yeah. It looks like it's full.
just to, yeah, it looks like it's full, but it's just to give it like a little crafty sort of thing. So that's all.
Yeah, we get that. We get that sriracha. Like that's what I buy usually. But then
I
there's so many different srirachas now. Like they have the Tabasco sriracha. Have you seen that?
no, I haven't.
Yeah, I've seen they have it here. Tabasco sriracha. They have a bunch of different srirachas now. But that's the OG sriracha right there, man. Like you can't fuck with nothing else.
Yeah, that's the American. So Thai sriracha sauce is actually really sweet. It's not vinegary at all.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
not as spicy?
It's spicy, but it's got a lot of sugar in it, like everything in Thailand.
Yeah. You want it
So
to be less sugary
I
and
didn't even get the American sriracha in Bangkok, and then someone shipped in a whole container and it sold out.
that shit's tasty, man.
So good. Asian history, 5,000 years.
I put sriracha like sometimes I'll put it on pizza sometimes. You know, it's
I
just like something you
don't
could put on eggs.
Yeah. Is it pretty much any sandwich though? Get sriracha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an egg sandwich with cheese and through some like with some white bread and you
Yeah.
put some sriracha on that shit. That's just delicious. That's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite meals to eat is just like an egg, cheese, grilled, white bread with some mayonnaise and some sriracha on it. It's like fuck. It's
Do you like
terrible
mix
for you.
mayo and the sriracha together, or you leave them separate?
Oh, I just leave them separate, man. Just like spray it on there.
Can we do a display timer? Let me see how I could possibly sync that. Give me a second. Hate the player, hate the game. Sriracha USA started branching into more sauces after the daughter started taking more active role in the company. Daddy Sriracha was one flavor guy. So let me see. Let me look at my banners. Can I run a?
Joe Rogan has a timer on it.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I don't even watch it. So
So I can do a scroll, but I don't have. So I use a platform called StreamYard, and it doesn't give me an option to put a timer in a countdown. I
yeah,
think
shout out to StreamYard.
like
They're pretty cool.
yeah, they inject that timer on OBS. Let me see if let me open a ticket with the StreamYard guys though and see if they can code it for me.
Yeah, StreamYard is like a fucking cool little thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually produce a couple other podcasts on here for other people through StreamYard where like I'll just sit in the background while they record and then I'll pull down the audio and video later, chop it up.
Hey,
Mexican Asians love lots of sugar.
is this guy Asian or Mexican?
I hate the player, hate the game. Are you one of the two?
Or are you mixed?
Half Asian, half Mexican?
Yeah. My brother's girlfriend back in the day, she was half Korean and half Mexican.
Or
She
she's
was pretty
super hot.
hot, man. Yeah.
Anytime you start mixing ethnicities, man, it's nothing bad comes out of it. Nothing
My
bad.
first girlfriend, like a real girlfriend in middle school, she was Mexican. She was fucking hot. Her mom was hot as fuck, dude. Like my like older friends would
Straight
follow me to her house so they could go talk to her mom. Like, and she was cool. Her mom was really cool and shit. You want to hear a funny story about visiting her? Like, we were like, me and my older friends. They're like both probably like 2 or 3 years older than me that lived in my neighborhood. And she the girl, she lived like right outside of our neighborhood in the next neighborhood. So we would go, and whenever I went, they would want to come with me. So I was just like, all right, let's go. So we would go, and they lived in like this duplex. I don't know if people in the world like, you know a duplex. You live in the States, but I'm saying like a lot of people don't know what duplexes are. But they're basically two houses stuck together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like land apartments or whatever you want to call them. But they live in a duplex. So we go over there, and her mom is like, man, she's like, to make a description, she's kind of like that Spanish girl on Modern Family.
I've never seen Modern Family.
Oh fuck, then. But there's like, if you know who that girl is, then that's a decent description of her. I think I forgot her name though. Yeah, but she's fucking hot, right? So my friends would go over there, and then they would be talking to her. We'd be sitting in the living room, and this at this time, this moment, my girl wasn't there. She was at her dad's. So we're just visiting her mom. Her mom's alone, so we just go visit her, right? She's cool. Uh, Yeah, Vergara, yeah. Sofia Vergara, I think that's her name is. Anyways, um, so yeah, we're visiting her, right? And then they're sitting down on a couch, and the mom, right? She goes over and like reaches for something, and she's kind of like bent over, right? Like her ass is like up on the air. And then I don't know, for some reason I just got up and I just pretended like I was like slapping it just to like impress my
Yeah.
older homies and shit, right? And I was just like acting like I'm slapping her ass like this, like in the air. And then
Yeah.
she turns around and looks at me, and she just smiles, dude.
Oh,
And she just sits back down. And I'm just
what
like,
was that?
fuck,
That
dude.
song, the music video, Stacy's mom.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What, Stacy's mom's got it going on or some
Yeah.
shit.
Stacy's mom has got it
Is this
going on.
Stacy's mom
I think so. Stacy's mom.
or is it Amy's mom? I don't know, man.
Wasn't
Somebody's mom.
in the music video? Wasn't the mom like a supermodel?
Something like that, right?
Yeah, like Kathy
But
Ireland or something.
yeah, but the girl's name, her name was Sunny. That was her name, Sunny. Shout out to Sunny if you're listening.
A super
Sunny's,
Mexican name.
yeah, Sunny. Shout out to Sunny's if you're listening. But she was, yeah, man. For like middle school, she was pretty hot, man. Like, let's just say she was very mature for her age. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you're saying.
that's how
I
it
know what you're
was.
saying.
But yeah, her mom was super cool. Like, but then eventually, Sunny had to move back to her with her father and shit. So, you know.
Back in Mexico.
That's that young love. Long distance
Young
doesn't
love.
work out with that shit. Hey, do you see this fight going out the first round? I don't see it going out the first round. I see
Yeah,
Murat mauling this dude like bad,
I agree.
like smashing him.
I've got Marat winning in the first by murder.
Yes, Murat every day he just slowly is like morphing into Wolverine, dude.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Oh, this guy's got the Russian stars on his kneecaps. Isn't that like a prison ink thing?
Is he? Is that for? Because he's not even Russian, is he?
Petrosian. Team Petrosian. So he's out of Armenia. No, Petrosian's in Italy, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's fucking. Yeah, he's part of Petrosian's team.
Hmm. Petrosian fights out of Italy, right? Or is he fighting out of Armenia?
Yeah, it's Italy.
Idiot.
Italy.
Yeah, but he looks like he's got those big stars on his kneecap. I always thought that was like a Russian prison thing.
I don't know. I always hate when guys copy shit from TV, especially with tattoos.
Maybe he did. Maybe he got like he saw it in like some Russian movie. And was like, I'm gonna get that. He saw it on Fedor's brother. I was like, I'll get that.
Yeah, that's why nowadays tattoos don't mean shit. Like, you can
I
have
think you
all the
start copying
tattoos.
like Russian mob tattoos. Like that's a good way to get yourself like fucking killed.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of dudes are doing that. A lot of dudes are copying everything, man. It's just like, there's artistic designs and shit, that you could get, but then there's dudes that are just like regular kids. They're just going out there and they're like, "Oh, I saw this in the movie. Let me get that." You know what I
Back
mean?
in
Like,
like the in the 90s, I worked with a dude at Cosmo who got a oh, his legs hurt shooting for that takedown. So I worked with a kid at Cosmo that got a spider web tattooed on his great takedown, great trip. Fuck. Murat's in trouble.
oh shit, dude.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna go out. He's not gonna tap, he's just gonna go out. Oh no, he's tapping.
No way, dude.
It's done. Wow.
No way.
I did not see it go. We both said it wasn't gonna get out the first, but I did not see it going that way.
No way.
Holy shit.
That is fucking nuts. See, that's why you get opportunities, man.
Yeah.
We thought Murat was gonna murder this guy because we don't know shit about him. But look what he did.
Yeah, so
He
I was
shit
saying
all over our faces.
yeah,
He just
here's
dumped
that's a
masses
beautiful
of
trip.
fucking shit on us.
I think he hurt
But that was-
Murat's leg with
He
that
has
first
killer
kick he threw.
tattooed on the back of his neck, man. The fuck?
Yeah, see, I think
We
those
should've-
knee stars, I think that's like a Russian mob or a Russian prison thing. Straight up.
He has killer written on the back of his neck, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just maybe it's an acronym. We don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I was saying I knew a dude when I worked at Cosmo. He had he got a spider web tattooed on his elbow. Like a prison style link.
yeah.
But just for like he thought it was cool. And he ended up getting into some shit with some bikers over that.
Yeah, but nowadays everybody has spider webs on their elbows.
But I mean, this is
You
back
know,
in the 90s.
that makes the difference. You said the 90s, right? That's a huge
Yeah.
difference. When the 90s, like not many people were getting that. Now you see lots of fucking guys with
Back in
spider
the 90s, you
webs.
had that, you know, it meant something that if you had it and it didn't mean that or you didn't earn that, it was an issue.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's nowadays tattoos don't mean shit anymore. You can't tell it. You can't tell the difference.
Well, they mean shit to people who have them. But
Yeah.
like
But
you
I
said,
know
too many people
stone
just-
cold motherfuckers that have no tattoos, man.
Yeah.
Like straight gangster motherfuckers, no tattoos. None. Now you don't even know, man. Like it's just you can't tell anymore. There's dudes that are fucking fully tattooed up. They're just regular guys. They're just like
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
yeah, exactly. They're just regular guys. They're just like, hey,
Just SoundCloud
you know, they're
rappers.
hipsters. Look at all the hipsters.
Just some SoundCloud
Hipsters are
rappers.
tatted. Yeah, hipsters are tatted up crazy,
Yeah.
man. Walking around like Poindexter and shit.
I mean, I got a lot of ink, but I don't have anything that's trying to represent something I'm not, you know?
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of dudes get shit that they don't. A perfect example is dudes are getting things written in other languages, but they don't know what the fuck it says.
Yeah.
That's just a prime example of people getting tattoos of stuff that they don't know what it is. You know what I mean? It's just like
There was a thread going around like on Facebook on Thai Facebook not that long ago where people were sharing like foreigners with Thai tattoos that had like food items like pak kapow, pad Thai. Like instead they were probably supposed to say something else, but instead it said like dishes like food in Thai.
like the menu.
And, yeah, and I was joking. I was like, "Yo, I should get like a somtum tattoo." It just says like somtum. It's like papaya salad. It's
I
a
wonder
good
when
combo.
Henzo's gonna come back.
Henzo's not coming back, dude. Was he like 50?
Yeah, but they'll bring in somebody to fight him. Why not?
Yeah.
Now that Hirata fought and she's dancing, now I do want to see her fight Stamp. You know why? Because both of them dancing at the same time between rounds. Then now you want it to be a fucking full fight. You know what I mean? Because you
Imagine
want
if
to
they
see them
just dance
dancing.
off between rounds.
I know, and they're like, "Oh, that would be fucking badass, man. Why
Cardio
not
for
put that shit
days.
together?" Yeah, man.
I
And
hate
then
to
now
play, I
they
hate the
gotta step
game.
up
Studio
their
gangsters. Hell yeah, studio gangsters. People who just have pick and flash off the wall.
CB4. If you're old enough
CB4,
to
yeah.
understand what CB4 is.
Man, we're aging ourselves here, John.
Well, I don't give a shit. Like that was the best times, I think, man.
That's a great
That's
movie.
when like you had the certain technologies that you needed, but you
Yeah.
didn't have over technology. You know what I mean? Like right now it's like too much technology. Like
So
your
you and
life is
I are like at that age, right, where we're kind of like that buffer zone where we didn't grow up with the internet, but we grew into the internet,
yeah, definitely
right?
true.
Like I didn't really have access to the internet until like junior high, high school. And even then, like I didn't really have it at my disposal until I was in college.
Yeah, I didn't even use the internet. Like in high school, the chat rooms
Yeah,
was
chat
big.
rooms and like you could dial into BBSs and stuff.
Yeah. So like in like our school, like I would go to school, but I don't even go to class. I would just go to our computer lab in the library, and I'd just
Yeah.
be chatting with people all day. The library computer lab would be full, man, and everybody's not even doing shit except for chatting with people.
I remember I was trying to. I had figured out a way. There was a way on our network to message from terminal to terminal, and I had figured it out. And I thought I was sending my friend a message like something like stupid, like "Hey, you're an idiot." And I thought I was sending it like terminal to terminal. I ended up sending it to. I broadcasted to everyone on the network. And the guy who ran I was in the library, and my buddy was sitting next to me, and I saw when I hit enter, it just scrolled through all the computer names. It was
Mhm.
like. And the guy who ran the computer lab upstairs, he called down to the library and he was like, "Is Dana in the library by any chance?" I was like, 100% finish rate. Do you remember when Sage Northcutt fought and they announced him as a 77-time world champion? Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
man. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes it's like sometimes.
Yeah, I think it was Michael Chavello who was like 77-time karate world champion. I'm like, dude's 21 years old, 22 years old. He's a 77-time world champion. Come on. Evolve MMA is the home to 185 million world champions.
That but you know what though? That's kind of like their thing though. Like they want to sign people that are champions. No
Yeah,
matter
but I
what
mean,
kind of champion you are. It's like you're a champion, we're going to sign you.
what you want? You won a world championship in table tennis. You want to fight?
Combat table tennis.
Combat table tennis. Now that would be a dope sport.
You ever
Yeah,
seen the soccer one where they're doing it with the soccer ball, the smaller
no,
soccer ball?
no.
That shit is crazy, man. They're like going back and forth and they're using their head and their feet. It's like table tennis basically with soccer ball. It's pretty insane, man. It's
I'll
fun to
tell you.
watch.
Oh, is it kind of like Taglaw?
Kind of, kind of. But actually you combine that with table tennis and that's what you have.
I'll tell you what, though, man. The way Chinese people play table tennis, dude, it really could be a combat sport.
Yeah, Asians just are good at table tennis. It's just it's just
It,
something that they're
it's
good
not
at. I don't know
racket
why.
sports in general. Racket sports in general.
Yeah. Like
Badminton.
badminton, Asians are insane in that. Uh,
I went
what
with
is the
Jib
other
once to
one?
play badminton, and she just destroyed me. I was like, I just give up. I can't fucking do this. This
The
is
other one is
insane.
what's his name? Curling. Like Asians are starting to take over curling now.
What really?
Yeah.
For like how many Asian countries are even cold enough to have curling teams?
Well, they don't need to be cold. It just needs to be indoors
Yeah,
cold.
it'd be funny if like some tropical country becomes like the number one curling team in the world.
Yeah, like Cambodia becomes number 1 in curling for some
Yeah.
reason.
You know what though? In Southeast Asia, man, we have those really stiff bamboo brooms. I mean, that might be a game changer. Those little short
I was just
auntie brooms.
I was just doing an interview with a UFC fighter, right? I haven't put up the interview yet, but he was telling me like he's thinking about getting into another sport, you know, like on the side. And you know what
Really?
he was saying? What
What?
sport he was talking about?
Curling?
Bobsledding.
Bobsled? That seems like a fun sport, though.
Like that seems like a sport a fighter could get into though. Like, their build the endurance and what you use, like they just need to practice it. And
Yeah.
yeah, he was talking about like he wants to get into like
Was it
bobsledding. I was
Herschel
like, man,
Walker
do it.
on the Olympic bobsled team?
Yeah, he was. We
Yeah.
we talked about that too. He was like, yeah, Herschel Walker, he did it. Why not? Let's try it out.
Yeah.
I
John
was
is
like,
saying you're talking about McGraw. Three on
McGraw?
three with the rattan ball.
No, it's only one on one.
So it's like some type of hybrid. But dude, actually in Malaysia they have like a televised McGraw league. It's awesome to watch the way they shoot it.
Hey, what do you think about this fight? Who do you think is gonna win? Man, I thought Leandro should have had a title shot a long fucking time ago. To be honest with you.
Really?
Oh, Ong Lao's like, oh, so they must be. This must be for a
Is it
title
an
shot.
eliminator?
It must be. Hey, talk about one of the nicest fucking people in the world, dude. Ong
Who,
La.
Leander? Ong La? Yeah.
No, Ong La, one of the fucking nicest dude. Hey, that dude's a fucking massive star, man. Like, if he wanted to become one of these like big-headed motherfuckers, he could, man, easily. Like, look at what he like when he goes to Myanmar. That's pretty fucking insane, right?
Yeah, he's kind of good at good though, right? So like he's a star in Myanmar, and everywhere
Yeah,
else in the world outside of the fight fans, he's not a star.
he, not really, but yeah, but he runs into people, Myanmar people everywhere though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's kind of got it good because like he's like a superstar in Myanmar,
Yeah,
and then he can be, anywhere else in the world and sort of live a normal life.
that's perfect. Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah,
perfect
so he's got
situation for
he's got
him.
the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I was talking to him and he was telling me like he would go to like fish markets around the world and there would be always Myanmar people there and they know who he is. So
Wow,
he'd always like go there and like talk with them and very dude, he's so humble, man. Like he's I don't know, it's a trip like when talking to him like how big he is in his country and then uh like he lives in the States where he could just kind of be a regular person in many
this
ways.
is what Baltimore
No, he lives in Florida. He,
lives in
he's
Florida.
He's with Henry Roof and all them.
Okay. But yeah, man, I mean, he's like I said, he's got the best of both worlds because he's a legit star, he's a legit
Yeah.
champion, two division. But like he can go out and not be like swarmed by people. He can still have a private
Yeah.
life in the U.S.
But I think most fighters can do that though, right?
I mean, not. I don't. Yeah, but I don't think most of the guys have that level of fame somewhere.
That's right. You're right. That's definitely
Yeah.
true. That's definitely true. Like no one's going and they're like swarming like dude
No,
has a fucking statue built in the country, man.
I'm pretty sure One Championship built that statue though, because he got the two
You
one
think
belts
so?
on the stat. Oh, dude, it's got the one belt, and you can clearly see One Championship on the belts. Come on, they built that.
Okay. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
built
flipped
that.
out about the statue and shit. Like,
I mean, it's awesome. Don't
oh,
get me
this
wrong, it's
fight is gonna be
awesome.
over
But
fast, dude. This
yeah.
fight's gonna be over fast, man. These guys are throwing heat.
Oh, little feint
I
to
was
a
talking to
takedown attempt.
Andy Wang. Andy Wang,
Yeah.
he knows uh Leandro pretty well. And he just like Leandro's a freak, dude. Like,
Oh, he turned away.
oh, that was a
Yo,
good
I'd love
takedown
to see
defense.
Ong La fight John Jones.
Oh, why not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Like he's the one champion in one championship that I'd love to see fight in the UFC for sure.
Well, he
Like
trains with a lot
crossover
of the UFC guys, so
champ versus
I'm pretty
champ fight,
sure
Ong La versus Jones.
that would be actually pretty interesting.
That'd be I mean, I'd pick Jones in that fight because I
Of
really do
course.
think he's greatest of all time. But you know,
Like, how could you pick against Jones?
You
Like
can't.
this weekend, he's fighting Dominic Reyes. Are you gonna pick
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes?
No.
No, you're gonna pick Jones because Jones is Jones.
Yeah.
Like, of course, he's gonna get beat one day, but until that day comes, you're gonna pick Jones. You know?
Come on. Mark Hamill already whooped his ass. He's got that L.
Yeah, definitely. Mark Hamill smashed him, dude. Like, that's fucking written in history right there.
Yeah, he broke Jones's elbow with his face.
Yeah, that's right.
We got Greg McGonge. Where are you guys in the round? I'm at 305, Greg.
Greg McGonge, return customer.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
McGonge. Up there in Chiang Mai.
Long time listener, first time caller.
I hate
Those
to play
days are
the
over,
game of
right?
serial killer Jones. What's up?
Those days are over, right? Like those days where you could
Well,
call and be like long time caller, or do they still have that?
for radio, you can still call in.
Do people still listen to the radio though?
I'm sure some people do. All those boomers.
Dang, this dude really wants that Kimura, man.
Yeah, he does. Or he just doesn't know how to do anything else. Oh, those elbows are sweet, though. Look at that. He's ranging those out and everything
Oh shit.
for the trip. Oh, man, he's looking good here. The Ritter's not bad. Against the ropes. Yo, Greg, man, how's that AQI up in Chiang Mai? You guys able to breathe up there? We got right now 115 in Bangkok. John, you got air quality issues in Korea?
Yeah, but I don't really pay attention to it.
You just breathe it in.
Yeah, I don't even stress about it. Like, my wife is more tripped out about it than anybody.
Yeah, man, I got the mask with the P100 filters. I'm not trying to mess around with that bad air.
That's just gonna go scare some people.
Yeah, some people look at me strange when I'm on the train.
Yeah, that's gonna weird people out,
I'm gonna start wearing all black and shit.
I wonder if Leandro's cardio is gonna hold up.
He's already slowed down quite a bit.
But he's actually the smaller guy.
He's shorter. I don't think he's smaller.
No, he's smaller though. Look at him. Look at the other dude. He's pretty big, man.
And they're both big dudes. Yeah, Greg is saying
Leandro
up in
kind of
Chiang
has
Mai, the
that.
AQI is like 150.
Leandro kind of has that Yoel Romero vibe.
A little, yeah.
He's built pretty fucking athletic. I think Leandro lives in China.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm
In
not
Wuhan?
mistaken. No, he lives in Beijing. I think.
Yeah, I wonder if like living in like Beijing, Shanghai, like Jakarta, Bangkok, if it's almost like being like living and training at elevation because you have so much less oxygen because of the air pollution.
Fuck,
So you
it's
get to
probably
somewhere
not
with
that
like good
good.
clean air, you're like Superman. You got a message, WMAC now is hitting you up, said a fighter reached out. They might send him your way because he's not set up for the interview.
All right.
You see
Good
that in the
looking out, man.
comments?
Yeah. Good looking out, Chuck. Is Buddy still here?
Where you at, buddy?
Buddy, are you still here? You gotta look backwards, so it's like he's actually here.
We're gonna set it up so like I can pass you something on the. I gotta be like, here you go, John.
Oh, thanks. I'll be like this. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
passing stuff between video.
Yeah. Hey, it's funny. Like, oh, buddy's still here.
Yeah,
Good.
here we got it.
Like, I did an interview with a fighter, and that fighter
Yeah,
was kind of, talking about his opponent, right?
yeah,
And and then his opponent responded in his own video on his YouTube
really.
page to the comments, and now his manager says like, you should interview my fighters, and I was like, hell yeah. So it's like I got interviews from a fighter talking trash to another fighter, and then their manager's like, hey, you should interview my fighters. I was like, dope, that's nice, man. Awesome, man. Hey, man, the
All are
world
welcome.
yeah, the world works out, man. Always. There's always people out there, helping indirectly.
Who's
And
bleeding?
I have no idea.
I think personally, I think that one is a little bit too conservative on the cuts. Like I think
Cut?
they stop it too frequently for cuts.
Maybe it's because of broadcasting. Because that's what I noticed about like Road. They got rid of elbows for that reason,
Yeah.
because of the broadcasting.
I don't know. I say let them bleed. Let them bleed. Yeah, see, like they come in there, wipe it down. I'm surprised Oliver's not giving someone a yellow card for bleeding. Do not bleed. Do not bleed in the fight. You're not allowed to bleed. Yellow card.
You're not allowed to bleed. Too much bleeding, yellow card.
Yeah. Here, oh, he stopped. Oh, it didn't work out for him, but man, that was explosive.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh damn, that
power,
was
man.
a knee
Right
right
out the
there.
back, right out the back. Scrambling. He, yo, man, the Ritter's doing a good job with these elbows. Like, it's just really good the way he's kind of using it here. Back for that Kimura, though. I don't even think I have that range of motion in my elbow, in my shoulder to get those elbows back.
Yeah, man. Hey, it would have been kind of cool to get Ong Lao to call in during this.
Hate the player, hate the game. I said they squeamish of blood. Yeah, I think John hit it nail on the head. I think it's about the broadcasting in Asia that there are some countries that are sensitive to blood,
Yeah, and
and
they, they broadcast to 5,000 countries in Asia, so
yeah,
some of these countries probably have some
46
problems
billion
with that.
people don't want to see blood. If you notice, when a fighter gets cut or injured, one doesn't show it. They pan to the other fighter, or they'll cut away to something else. They don't show injured or cut fighters being worked on, which honestly I find a bit frustrating because then it makes it difficult to judge the extent of damage as a fan watching the fight. If I'm trying to like gauge what the level of damage or injury might be, it's hard because it won't show it. Blur out knife blades on TV shows. Really? Korean networks blur knife blades on TV shows?
It all depends on what channel it is and like what time of day. They even blur out cigarettes.
Yeah, in Thailand they blur out cigarettes and guns. And there's
Yeah,
no,
so
even in movies, there's no female nudity allowed. But like I've been to Thai movies where there's like my friend David was in this movie in Thailand called Samui Song. And there was like a scene where this one of the actors was just like jerking off like on camera. I'm like, yo, like you can't even show nipple, but I can see some dude stroking it on camera. What's going on? Like the rules are so weird.
You get what you say? They're jerking
Like they
off.
can't show a girl's nipple, but this dude was just like straight jerking it on camera. It was just a weird scene. I even said to it's funny because Jib and I were sitting next to another guy who was originally supposed to play that role in the movie, but he ended up not. They ended up giving the part to this other dude after he had already agreed to do it. And so like when that scene came up, I was like, "This is what you were supposed to. This is the part you're supposed to play." He's like, "Oh, this scene wasn't in the script originally." Yeah, I think these guys are both gassed at this point. I'm not looking forward to the next round. Tiger show. John, you know about those tiger shows, right? John KL.
Shows. What's the tiger show?
No, you know. Next time you come to Bangkok, I'll take you out for one.
No, I've been to some weird shit in Bangkok. I'm just thinking, like, is it one of those weird things?
Of course it is. Yo, you've got to Phnom Penh is the crazy shit though, man. Ping pong shows, the goldfish show is crazy in Phnom Penh. Hate the player, hate the game, and you got to write cardio. These guys are these guys are a little weak on it.
Angla has pretty damn good cardio.
Cardio for days, right? At
So
his size, he's essentially a heavyweight.
he's a big boy, man.
What's his walk around like 230?
I don't know, but he looks pretty fucking big.
Shout out to Tijuana. Maganj. Greg, you think that Tijuana beats Phnom Penh? I don't know, man. Like I said, when I saw the goldfish show in Phnom Penh, that shit blew my mind. But I heard that Tijuana's got that donkey show action, right?
Donkey.
You guys got those donkey shows in Korea, John?
Donkey shows? No, man. Korea doesn't have those shows. The wildest shows in Korea would be like the tranny shows.
You guys have ladyboys in Korea?
Yeah, they have those tranny bars and shit, right? Where they do like performances and singing and shit like that. They have that, but that's probably the pretty wildest shit. You know what I mean? Other than that, not much there.
Greg, man, what are you waiting for? You got to get to PP. Make it happen. Phnom Penh is like Cambodia is like the Wild West. Like gunfights, every bar is a brothel. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, Cambodia, man. I've heard so many things about Cambodia.
I was there in
I don't want to go
2006.
there.
That was my first trip to Asia, 2006, Phnom Penh. Like my second night in the city, I ended up like maybe 100 feet from a gunfight, two dudes shooting AK-47s at each other.
Fuck.
Was we have a sex doll brothel in Vegas. What? Like Japanese style robot sex dolls, Dane, or what?
Oh, they have that in Japan too.
Yeah.
You just go in and like bang sex dolls.
So like does some dude have the job to like go and spray them down afterwards?
Of course, there's somebody doing that most likely, unless they're just like fully dirty as shit.
Yeah, I wonder if they must have like interchangeable glory holes, right? Where they just pull them out and they put them in like a dishwasher. Like
There's gotta be. There's gotta
and
be
then
something.
like they just swap it out for a fresh one.
Oh, dude, just got clipped in the nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, so Greg says, yeah, Cambodia is like the world's biggest dollar store. That's a very good explanation, very good description of it.
Greg, are you talking about my buddy or our buddy?
No, his buddy.
We got a buddy too. Oh, his buddy. Oh, okay. Because we got a buddy too.
Yeah, we do. An
Our buddy
acquaintance.
is very informative, and he can find out anything you want. So if you guys want to know anything, let our buddy know.
Here we
Buddy,
go.
I'm pretty sure you're still there. We love you.
Wait, so degenerate Dan. So the sex style brothel is near like a school. You mean like an elementary school or a high school or a university? What's it near?
Oh, that's fucked up. Man, this fight is playing out like I didn't expect this fight to last this long. They're in the third round.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna make it out. Damn, near an elementary school. That's messed up. But I mean, is it really though? I mean, they're sex dolls, so I mean, it's not like they're walking around the neighborhood. You know, no law against it. Yeah, no law against it. But Nevada or at least Vegas is a big union city, right? So I'm sure at some point someone's gonna try to make a sex doll union. They change out those doll parts like F1 pit crew. Like 3 dudes go in and swap all the holes.
Man, that was a weird exchange right there. Did you see that? Where he
No,
was
I
going for
missed
the
that.
takedown, he
I looked
put his
away.
arms around the ropes, and then they came in and they reset them.
And Oliver didn't give him a yellow card for touching the ropes.
No, he just reset them in the corner.
F1 pit crew changing out sex style parts. This is the
After this
conversation
fight After this fight, they should go live to Ong La's living room, and Ong La saying he does his GSP impression.
I am
I
not
am
impressed with your performance. Lead steward at my shop. Live hookers are against it. Of course, live hookers are against the sex dolls, taking away business. So what in Degenerate Dan, outside of Vegas, outside of Henderson County, prostitution's legal in Nevada, right?
Yeah, I never been to Vegas either. I've been
Oh,
to a
you're not
lot of places
missing
in
much.
the state. I never been to Vegas.
I've been a few times, not like a huge fan.
Like I've been all over the place. I've been to fucking South Dakota
Why the fuck did you go to South Dakota?
because my parents, they would take us like all over just to visit. I went to the Mount Rushmore in South Dakota.
I'll say that's Mount Rushmore's in South Dakota. Yeah,
It's just a fucking waste of time right there. You go there and there's just a huge ass rock with Mount Rushmore, and
a
then
couple
that's
faces
it.
on it.
There's nothing fucking there. They should fucking put a amusement park for kids that fucking get dragged there for no fucking apparent reason because their parents want to just show them shit, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, there's like a little shop at the bottom. That's it. You can't even go on the fucking mountain.
They said
Waste.
both in Clark and Washoe County, prostitution is legal. John Kale says, I'm thinking the clientele of the sex dolls are not the same as the clientele of the hookers. Any county with less than a certain population, it's legal. Ah,
Man, we just
so it's like
became a
it's all about like being like a
we just
really
became a
rural,
prostitution live stream.
right?
We're gonna start giving prostitution advice.
Yeah, right. One championship live stream. We're talking about prostitution. So he said not legal. Wait, any county? Oh, so Clark or Washoe County not legal, and then Greg saying any county with less than a certain population, it's legal.
Oh, is it to
Okay.
draw in business? To draw in people from out of town to spend money? Is that what it
Yeah, I
is?
guess like right, if you have like low population, I guess like you don't have to worry about something like prostitution causing issues. Now, do they have like a state regulatory board for the prostitutes in Nevada? Like they have to get health checks and that type of stuff, or is it just like, hey, whatever? If you're in that county, it's a free for all.
Well, they're probably run by the
Yeah,
athletic
is this going to
commission.
be a split decision?
No way. Yeah, but I think whoever wins this should get the title shot, though.
Yeah, I think it's a split.
I think the Dutch guy won.
Not unanimous. Dom Lodge is taking his time. Oh yeah, he won. Wow. So they're gonna show Ang La live from his living room. The
I am
Dutch
not
Knight.
impressed with your performance.
He just pulled the ring girl into him. He's like, yeah, get this blood all over you.
Yeah.
I refed a show in Phuket once, and we had they gave us white shirts, and like every little drop of blood showed up on your ref uniform by the end of the night.
Oh man, that must just look terrible.
So he's saying it falls under the health board.
Oh shit, what's he saying? He's like,
Gotta go over the hump in the par hump to get your pump. Gonna leave that up the rest of the day. The next live stream is gonna be one championship live commentary and prostitution talk. Mitch with that big smile. Yo, man, he's got the death grip on that mic. He's like, you're not taking this from me.
oh, he dropped the F-bomb.
Oh yeah?
They don't. That's it, dude. He's not getting the title shot.
No, not now.
No,
That's no honor, loyalty, respect with that.
that's not a martial artist, man. You
A
don't
real
drop
martial
F.
artist would never say the F bomb.
I think, I think there hasn't been any fighter that has cussed in the post-fight interview ever.
It's
I
probably
think
against the one
I've heard
championship rules.
most likely, but you know
I'm
these
hearing
guys.
now they're not allowed to talk about injuries like on social media after the fights.
What?
Yeah, so
Really?
like if you get hurt in OWS or in one, you're not allowed to talk about your injury online or they fine you.
They fine you?
Yeah.
That's wild shit right there.
So this is the thing. So I've asked a few fighters about it, and everyone's kind of pussyfooted. No one has like outright confirmed it with me yet, but it
Yeah,
does seem to be like no one has denied it. Even John K. I was like, did he drop the F bomb?
he did, man. He dropped the
Maybe
F.
maybe it's just a different word in Dutch.
I don't
It
know.
means something. It means honor in Dutch. Fook, fook. Wait, they got
Fukushima.
Colt 45 on the canvas at one point. Where the hell was that? That wasn't one, was it? With Colt 45? Yeah, it was.
It was.
They had a malt liquor sponsor.
For real, that was like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was like the spokesman for them.
You got that Colt 45.
What? They're announcing a fight? Eustachio's fighting somebody? Or is this the promo?
I think it's just a promo. Those the
Hey,
pants.
I like Eustachio, man. J.A., he's so nice, man. Like, I've interviewed him a couple times, man.
Yeah.
So humble, dude. There's a lot of these dudes are so humble, man. Like, when you talk to them, like, they don't really have, like, super egos, but maybe that's just, like, them because they're doing an interview or whatever. But, you know, very
I
nice, man.
think
He's always
Greg's looking out for him. He says, fuck is lucky in Vietnamese. Steel Reserve is in the next card. Actually, there's a liquor in Thailand called Black Cock, and I think that company should start sponsoring fights so you can just have Black Cock plastered across the canvas. It's like an unaged grain alcohol. It's really rough. I've got a bottle downstairs. I offer a little black cock to anyone who comes by.
Yeah, offer a little black cock.
You want a little black cock to loosen you up? But that company should just start. They should like reach out to One Championship. Like, hey, can we sponsor an event? We just want to have black cock plastered across the canvas.
Oh, it's the main event already.
Yeah. It's already 10
We've
o'clock.
been
10
on
o'clock
for
Bangkok
almost
time. What
3
is it, like
hours.
1 o'clock your time?
Right now? No, it's
Yeah.
midnight.
Midnight. You working tomorrow?
Nah,
No.
lucky. But this is the
10
main event.
p.m. here.
Even if I was working tomorrow, this is not that bad. I usually go to sleep around this time, anyways.
Greg Edwards says Magan says his nickname was Black Cock back in high school. I can see it. I can see it. You know,
That
so
was his
back when I
name.
used to fight, early 2000s, me and Greg's brother Jeff trained at the same gym. I was at all of his brother's fights. His brother was at all of my fights. Brown Peanut should be the one spokesman for Black Cock. Absolutely.
That's some true. That's facts right there. That's
Yeah.
facts.
You're gonna make that happen. I gotta find out who owns that brand and like get in touch with them and be like, yo, you just need to reach out to One Championship.
Why
They
are all
need
these guys wearing green jackets
where?
in the back? Like in the they're all grab workers.
They probably
That's
are.
a
That's how they
trip.
film this stadium.
That's a
No,
trip,
this is
dude. They have
Jakarta, right? They'd be Gojek workers. Gojek.
no, it's Grab. Like they're
Was it?
sponsored by Grab. Yeah.
Ah. But this is the cards in Jakarta tonight. So
They don't have
Grab
Grab.
doesn't have that big of a footprint in Jakarta. Gojek's the primary rideshare company or
Yeah,
ride hailing company.
that's why they got Grab. They're they're trying to grow the brand. I like Grab, man. Grab's a good service.
Ah, man, I kind of miss Uber. Like I liked it when they had competition between the two.
Oh, the Uber's gone?
Yeah, we don't have Uber in Thailand anymore. Just Grab.
Dude, we can't even have any of those in Korea.
Really?
So, yeah.
So like, there's no ride hailing in Korea?
Not really because of the taxi unions.
Damn.
So it's kind of fucked up, man. Because I like just being able to call, but they
Yeah.
have those taxis where you could call them and they'll pick you up and shit. So it's like a Grab or Uber, but just a
Yeah, but they're
taxi.
still running a meter on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, with
Which
Grab, like you know the price before they show up. There's like no
I'm
surprises.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Grab is a sponsor. Grab is not that small in Indonesia. Maybe 60% the size of Gojek there. Is it that big, John? I thought last time I was in Jakarta, I couldn't even get a Grab. I had to get the Gojek app just to be able to get a ride.
Man, I've seen Pet Morcott fight, but I don't remember the other guy fighting.
Damn, that was a great knockout.
Man, he beat Petrosian,
Yeah,
but they overruled it or something.
yeah. Because Petrosian's out of Evolve, they wanted to give him the million.
And then Pet Indy was fucking pissed off, dude.
I would be too.
They weren't gonna give him the rematch, and then they did, and then Petrosian's fucking good, man.
He's not bad. I think it's bullshit. The competition committee overrules shit. Yeah, they're in the big cities, but in the small places, it's just Gojek. The other guy's making his promotional debut, I think. Yeah,
Uh,
promotional debut for a title shot. Oh, it's not a title fight,
it's not a title fight.
is it?
It is. It's the inaugural title,
Oh, okay.
the featherweight Muay Thai inaugural title.
So making his promotional debut, fighting for the strap.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, it's because he's saying Jamal pulled a few days ago.
Is Pride a Thai brand?
I don't know, honestly.
They're always
Maybe
wearing this Pride.
it looks like Thai spelling.
Yeah, man. I wonder what's gonna happen in this one. I'm interested to see like if this lasts.
A lot of these Muay Thai fights go. Oh, they're fighting with these. Finally fighting with small gloves. Is this Petch's first time fighting with the small gloves?
No,
Usually
they just
with the 12s, right?
no, they just showed them fighting with the MMA gloves.
Did they? I think the title fight to make up for the Petrosian thing. Yeah, so he lost $1 million, but then he gets a title fight. It doesn't really make up for it.
I know, but what can you do? You can't give him $1 million. I like the owner of Pet Indy that he's
Hmm.
always at every fight. All his fighters, man. He's always supporting his guys.
Yeah, and he's always in the background. He's not like trying to get up in the spotlight, you know?
No, he's like P Diddy,
I don't think he's P. Diddy-ish. He's a little bit more Suge Knight.
I
He's
guess,
got some
but maybe
bodies on him.
we don't know because we're not watching like Thai TV and shit. Maybe he's on there on Thai TV, like showing out.
No. John saying Boat's IG said Petch got $50K for the rematch and was promised a title fight and a spot in the future Muay Thai Grand Prix. Is
Oh,
Max Muay Thai good? Yeah, it's not bad, man. Hate to play, hate the game. Max Muay Thai isn't bad. It's fun fights.
yeah,
It basically Petch did get shafted. Yeah, Max Muay Thai is good fights. I mean, it is what it is. It's a TV promotion, right? So
high
that they,
pace action.
yeah, yeah, high pace action, which is what I like about it. A lot of finishes.
That's I think that's where One Championship got this from.
Yeah,
It's from Max, right?
yeah. A lot of like that style.
Rob Cox.
Eshin Thomas, a Malaysian judge. He used to work for Mima. He's a good dude.
Then why
Yeah.
does
Muay Extreme is good too.
is more extreme the MMA gloves, or is it Max Muay Thai MMA gloves?
Ah, so is it Muay Extreme with the MMA gloves? They both
One
might
of
do
them
it now.
gloves.
A lot of times they do the Muay Thai gloves with the wraps with the ropes over it.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's even fucking more tripped out. Man, why does Pep Morcott look so much fucking bigger than this guy?
You think so?
Well, it just seems like it.
Yeah, Petch looks huge. Yeah. Degenerate Dane says, yeah, more extreme. The MMA gloves. I used to love the MBK fight night. You could just like go down to the shopping mall and watch dudes fight. I
Oh,
think they
for free.
still do it, but it's a different schedule now.
Oh, it's at the MBK? Yeah, I saw something when I was there. They had a few shows, like, going on
Yeah, it's
at the
just free.
kickboxing or
So
Muay
they just
Thai.
let Oliver ref any combat sport he wants now, as long as whatever's in the main event, Oliver refs it. Oh, there's John Cale's girlfriend.
Man, it's just weird to see that. It just seems like there's a huge size difference.
It does appear to be a massive size difference.
But I'm pretty sure they offer Punk Series some good money for this fight, though, and he gets to fight for the title.
They probably pay him like $3,000. I mean, I don't know what he was making fighting in Thailand, but it's a good stage to jump up onto.
If he's getting like 5K, that's fucking good money. Compared to like you
He
said,
hasn't been training since early January. Yeah, Degenerate Dan, I agree. FMD is the best promotion in Asia. Rule set that allows 12 to 6 elbows, soccer kicks, knees to the head, suplexes, you name it, they allow it. My favorite rule set in all of Asia is FMD rule set. Favorite rule set in the world. John Nutt is a promoter, puts on fantastically creative shows. It's a very, very traditionally slow first round.
yeah, both Thai guys.
Maybe we see Petch push it in the second. Petch
It's
is really ranging.
pick two Thai guys fighting each other. It's rarely gonna be a first round finish.
Oliver yelling chope because fight is not an allowed word in one championship.
Why is he telling them to fight all the time? Like, of
Because
course.
you can't tell him to give up. It's not MMA, so he's got to tell him to do something. Fight. Yes, midget walkouts, Degenerate Jan. Hell yeah. The midget walkouts in FMD are the best. He usually gets them for the Halloween shows. Petch just looks like he's chilling.
The fuck?
What an FMD sword packed with coke in the handle. Pretty sure they all come that way. Notice how Holocaust has basically ousted Yuji Shimada. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, I think we were talking about this before you were on the live stream, John. John and I were talking about it, saying that there was probably, I believe that there was some drama between Oliver and Yuji, and then
No, actually, that's not even before. I think we were on talking about it while
I
we
don't
were
think
on.
John was on then, and because
Oh,
Arnott was still on, and he was
okay.
saying that Yuji hasn't ref since January 2019 for one.
Right.
So yeah, and I mean I know from some of the things when Oliver and I used to work shows together, him and Yuji would have some disagreements at times. So I think there was probably some drama, and one picked their company man Oliver because he'll do whatever they're paying him to do.
Baby mama drama.
Some baby mama drama. Like I said, man, Oliver's not a bad dude. He's just the least credible ref in the entire industry because he's a full time employee at one. So like you really can't trust that he's unbiased with anything he's doing. So we get a finish in this round or what?
I hope so. Either way, it's gonna be a beautiful
Hate the
thing.
player, hate the game point. He's saying they start slow so people can place the bet. A lot of times they'll try to move the line by sort of like milking the first round or two. And I've watched Muay Thai on TV here in Thailand where like you'll see guys ringside taking bets or making bets or signaling the line back and forth to the coaches. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, like man, I've been to Thailand a few times now, and I've always wanted to go watch and bet on fights, but I've just never went and shit. Every time I go, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go this time." And I just never go.
To go to the stadium, if you're a foreigner, it's quite expensive.
Yeah,
They
it's
want
like
like
2,000 baht, 3,000 baht.
2,500 baht to get on the floor.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
If you go with
if it's a
Thai people,
weekend though, you probably see some great fights. I
I just
think the big thing is like, yeah, the betting on fights is that's really the sport here in Thailand is the gambling. Muay Thai isn't super popular. Gambling is popular. Soccer or football by far is the more popular sport in Thailand than Muay Thai. 500 baht in Chiang Mai. Man, Chiang Mai's got all the good shit. 500 baht Muay Thai fights. Yeah, it's like 25 in Bangkok if you want to go to Lumpini or Ratchadamung. I have to pay the Farang price at the old Lumpini. Tried pointing out to them that I'm as brown as they are. They weren't having it. Yeah, John, because you don't speak Thai, man. You gotta, or you should have gone with a few Thai people and just not said anything. Let them buy your ticket and just sort of sneak in.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, they're gonna know you're not Thai right away, man. Right away. One look
I
at
think I'm
you.
gonna go to, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Phuket in April, so I'm gonna try
Okay.
to go to Patong and watch some of the fights over there. Hopefully, it's
You going to
happening.
train or you just going to hang out?
No, I'm going to work. Like, I'm
You
gonna
going
go
to
down.
interview?
Yeah, I'm interview and film some stuff, and I'm never going there to hang out. I'm never going anywhere to hang out, to be honest with you.
It's just work.
Yeah, I want to work, man. I want to
How long are
do
you gonna
something.
go for? A week?
Yeah, about a week.
Can you fly there direct from Korea?
Yeah, I don't want to take like fucking transferred flights and shit. Is fucked up.
It does suck transferring flights. One
Yeah,
time I was supposed to they wanted me to ref in East Timor and
yeah.
like I had to fly from Bangkok to Bali and then take another flight to some other island in Indonesia and then could take a short flight to East Timor. It was like a 26 hours of travel time.
Fuck.
I ended up not going.
Well, fuck that shit, man. Fuck all that, man. Like it's fucked up. Like 6 hours in a plane is long, man, for me.
Yeah. So imagine 26.
Yeah, it's unless you're
That,
flying first class. If you're in
even
business,
that is still long, man.
it's still long, but it's like comfortable. Like at least it's decent comfortable.
I
Like you're
flew
in
to
the back.
Germany one time, business class, and I had a bed on the flight, and it was too small for me.
Oh shit, that sucks.
It was too narrow. It was long. It was just long enough, but it was too narrow on Thai Airways.
Well, there's your problem. You got it on Thai Airways where they made everything for Thai people.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, usually Thai Airways is nice.
but the size of everything is probably made for ties.
Yeah, look at that camera guy, just like with the video camera, middle of the ring on the ropes, man. I'd be so nervous.
That's an unsung hero right there, man.
Yeah, he's
Shout out
getting
to
those
that
good
guy.
shots, man.
He has the same haircut as Olivier.
That's how he got that job.
They shave each other's heads before the fights, you think?
Maybe. Maybe they're
Yeah.
sharing a room,
You probably catch them in the bathroom at the stadium,
lathering each other's heads up.
shining each other's heads with WD-40 or something.
Some
Crisco.
turtle wax.
Yeah.
This is
Some
actually
rib
a
like
this is a much more competitive fight than I thought it was going to be, based on the fact that
a lot of people thought that. I
that
think a
John
lot of
KL saying Pong Street didn't train since January.
maybe that's to his benefit.
Fast renting high speed powerboat. Pray for cameraman. That range is really showing to be the big difference here.
Oh, now he's getting closer. Dang, the size difference is pretty crazy though.
He's just touching him with the jab, and like he's already outside of Pong Street's range.
Trying to set up that elbow.
Yeah. He just throws that jab out there. He's already out of kicking range for Pong Street. That's crazy. Blasting that teep. Petch is fucking with him. Yeah, Petch is fucking with him. Pong Street throwing his hand up at the end of the round. What's he thinking? Hard head. I can take that hit.
Over?
What's up?
Was that the last round?
No, it's the third round. 2 more.
Fuck.
I don't know if Pong Street hasn't been training, man. He's still got some good cardio.
Yeah.
Still looks good.
But he's getting hit a lot though.
Yeah, but his cardio is
Like,
holding up.
hit me, motherfucker, but he's getting hit a lot.
There's that elbow. The ring girls gave the secret elbow signal.
Yeah. That's probably like Illuminati shit.
Ring girl Illuminati.
Yeah.
John KL, is your girlfriend in the ring girl Illuminati? What's up?
Bill Clinton. They're signaling Bill Clinton, like,
Epstein didn't kill himself.
yeah, like, oh, they not. Bill Clinton was one of the greatest presidents of all time.
This is a good president. Here, now Petch is touching him up more now. Look how I love how he steps in with that knee. I mean, it's just so violent.
Yeah.
Little plum action. No.
They're saying because of the Chinese, like because of the coronavirus,
Yeah.
like they're coming to Thailand. So like a lot of the like businesses in like Pattaya especially, because they basically live off the Chinese,
Yeah.
shut down for months because of this. So it's really fucking them up, man. Bad.
There's a lot of businesses that they call it like $0 tourism, where like all the businesses that those Chinese tourists go to are owned by Chinese. And
Mhm.
so there's like very little impact on the local economy, actually.
Oh, there's Chinese people with businesses down there?
Yeah, yeah. That's why it's become so difficult to process a business visa. And
Fuck.
John Cale, Bill Clinton had that sexy drawl.
He did. It's like, oh,
What we got? A nut shot.
Uh, I did not inhale.
I
He has
did
that.
not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And then he played the saxophone too. Come
Yeah.
on, killing
Went
it.
on Arsenio Hall, played that saxophone. That Forrest Gump like quality to his voice. That's
He
true.
did, man.
That is an accurate description of Bill Clinton's voice.
He had that like that cadence or whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah, that sort of syncopated like talking style.
And he's always like the words are kind of like flowing out his mouth like water.
I saw something on Joe Rogan show the other day. Was it Joe Rogan or it was something where they were talking about like Bill Clinton used to bang Elizabeth Hurley?
Oh, for real? No
Yeah.
way. Oh, that's good for him, man.
Well, apparently, I mean, also you get. I think the source of that rumor was Tom Sizemore. So, like, I don't know. Can you really trust Tom Sizemore?
Was it Tom Sizemore a meth head?
Yeah,
He was a good actor though.
yeah, yeah,
I think that was the meth acting. He was a method actor.
yeah. Method actor.
Yeah. He was in some good movies, man. Heat.
Heat's a great movie.
He
Heat
was in
is a
there, right?
yeah,
I don't know. One of the greatest movies. Think of Heat, and you think of Val Kilmer, right? But one of the
yeah,
greatest movies ever,
yeah.
Tombstone, man.
Tombstone,
Val
amazing
Kilmer,
movie.
best movie. He's had some crazy movies, but I don't know. Tombstone, I think him and Doc Holliday, that shit was fucking
I'm your Huckleberry.
exactly, man. Just like classic things, classic like sayings that people can say forever.
You're a Daisy if
He
you
wasn't
do.
even the lead actor.
What's that?
He wasn't even the lead actor of that movie.
No.
It was Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, though, I tweet that I'm your Huckleberry meme, that GIF, all the time at people.
Yeah. That's fucking dope. Hey, that part where he's like twirling the cup in his finger,
Yeah,
like
and they're
it's
speaking
yeah,
Latin to each other.
that's classic, man.
That's one of my
So
favorites. I've read
that
somewhere there's like over 100 speaking roles in that movie.
he does?
No, no, there's over 100 characters that have speaking roles in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You know what is one of the best clips that you could ever watch when you want to have a laugh on YouTube is have you ever seen have you ever watched Eastbound and Down?
yeah, yeah. Of course.
And Will Ferrell comes out as that guy that owns the car dealership.
Yeah,
And you ever seen those you probably seen it then. You've seen the ones where he's talking and he's just like they're like face to face.
yeah,
Him and
yeah.
the black dude, he's like he's like he's like you can feel it in your
Deep
plums.
inside your loin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swollen. He's like,
Petch is punishing the body now.
Mama take it to market. It's like the sun dancing right off him. Real nice.
It's glistening, glistening.
Yeah, glisten. It's one of the best clips, man. It's like an outtake, but man, that shit makes you laugh every time.
Yeah,
And the other one, what was the other one where I think they're always together? The clip is like, "Let the boy watch." That one, that's one of the best ones, man. He's like,
oh, nice elbow.
the heater
Let
turn
the
up.
boy watch. Yeah.
It's like the turn up the scent. It gets a little hot and sweaty.
Oh, yeah. It's all hot and sweaty. You feel it dripping down your forehead.
It's like, and Junior comes in. It's like, "What you doing, Daddy?" It's like, my wife's like, "Get out, Junior." I'm
No,
like,
let the
"No, no,
boy
no."
watch.
Let the boy watch. That shit is crazy, man. Will Ferrell is one of the, like, best ever, don't you think? Like,
Yeah,
actor, comedian.
definitely. I mean, skill wise, like
Like,
just craft and method of comedy delivery. You ever seen the videos of his daughter like being the landlady, and like he's like, I don't have your money. She's like, what the fuck? But she was like
oh, I
3 years
haven't
old.
oh, no, I gotta watch that then.
Dude,
Like
like
him
40 seconds left in this fight, man. It's like, I don't know. I feel like this fifth round was kind of anticlimactic.
yeah. And him like, him as, like, uh, fucking, what's his name? Talladega Nights? That shit's
Yeah,
fucking crazy hilarious.
Ricky Bobby.
Him in Old School, Frank the Tank.
Yeah, Frank the Tank. You're my boy, Blue.
He's man, he's a legend, man, like, comedic actors and shit.
Yeah, this is
You know
done.
who's a fucking good actor is the dude that played the guy that was Borat, right?
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen.
And yeah, he's a fucking good actor, man. Cause did you see that spy show on Netflix that he did?
Yeah, the where he was the Israeli spy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a fucking good show, man. That he
it
showed
was
some acting in that shit.
definitely had some chops. That was really really good. Did you see the Adam Sandler movie Uncut Gems?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it this
Dude,
weekend.
oh my god, Adam Sandler delivered. It was amazing,
Is that good?
amazing.
Now I've been watching this series on Netflix about the Roman it's called Roman Empire,
I haven't
and it
seen it.
goes through, like, Caesar, and it's like a docudrama. Like, they
Okay,
like, they're showing it as a drama, but then it kinda like, the historians come in and kind of talk about it in between, like,
I just
it's
watched
pretty
Messiah on Netflix. I binged that in like a
that
day.
good?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
It's like the one that where the dude returns, he's like they're like it's a they Jesus returns? Is it Jesus?
Yeah, but it is, but it's also like it's got this whole CIA angle. Like, is he like who's controlling the Messiah guy? And
Ah,
then there's
okay.
always like these questionable things that make you wonder, like, what the fuck? What's going on? Is really interesting. So who do you think won here? Patch, right?
Yeah, of course, man.
Of course. It'd be fucked if they give it to Pong Sui just because Pong Sui doesn't know what's going on. He's like, what do you mean I didn't win?
And then 2 weeks later, there's no pitch indie fighters on the roster,
Yeah. Here comes the glitter, the gold glitter. They just blew it up.
did they?
Yeah, you see it coming out. They've got like these big air cannons that they shoot it out of,
Yeah,
like down by the corners of the ring, and it sticks to everything. I
that
wonder if they
sucks.
reuse the same foil glitter.
I hope not. That shit probably got fucking herpes and chlamydia and all kinds of shit all over after the night's over.
Right. Here's Mitch Chilson with your winner. Show some love,
Hey, he gets the names down though.
dude. Like hard names.
Yeah, and he
Like
does it.
he nails it. He says Thai names better than I do sometimes. Like he really he puts the work in to get the names right.
Dang, look at this dude standing next to him, dude. Does he just have a huge ass head or is that his hair?
I think that's his hair. Like
Damn, dude, like
that's impressive.
what the hell is that? That looks like a fucking raccoon on his head or some
Like
shit.
the Thai afro. Hate the player, hate the game. They just dump it in the ocean.
Oh shit.
Yeah, John Cale saying he's had some random friends tell him to watch Messiah, and I think I binged it over 2 days. John, yo man, it's a great show. There's like it's kind of like Homeland, but with like a weird
But
twist. If you ever watched Homeland, it's really a good show.
I watched Homeland for the first couple seasons. It was fucking good for the first couple seasons, man.
Yeah,
Until fucking what's his name died.
and then didn't die.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah, the redhead dude,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
He like no, did he die? Something happened, but then they turned him into an asset, and he got like hung in the middle of Iran or something.
That's what I'm saying. Then he died, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I don't
Like
know.
that was like
Claire
season
Danes is such a good actress, man. I'll watch her in anything.
Oh, fuck yeah. She's
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal in that shit, right? But then after he died, it was just like, fuck, dude. You
I
just
mean,
killed
she
the guy,
sells that
man.
character so well.
That guy needed to stay there, man. Like, come
No,
on.
I think killing him was the right call.
Well, at least they would have killed him, but they bring him back later. You know what I mean? That it
Knockout
was,
of the night. Oh, this is from earlier in the card. Yeah.
but fucking. Let's see this. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was a sick ass knee.
Yeah. He's just
Bang.
dead. That murder of the night.
That's when tattoos don't work.
Yeah, man. Kem Chang's got that great kind of like faux hawk thing going on.
Man, that was face plant shit right there. Fuck. That shit was nasty.
Oh, why you want to send Petrosian a challenge for that belt? Come on now. So next event is what, 28 February? So we got 2 weeks.
Oh, they
Stamp
got a
versus Todd.
Muay Thai championship fight coming up, huh? In Vietnam, March
Yeah.
20th. Nongo's fighting.
I
That's
love
it?
watching Nango.
No more events?
28th February. 28th February is the next one. You
Oh,
free?
well then March most likely I will be.
All right, guys. So if all goes according to plan, John and I will be back for a live stream February 28th for the next one championship card. Stamp versus OWS February 19th. Oh, you want to do an OWS?
That's in the middle of the day.
It is in the middle of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not going to do that.
Nah. We'll see you guys in the
All
next
right,
one.
guys.
Appreciate everybody watching and being part of this little thing we do.
Appreciate you very much. Don't forget to go over to John's channel, Kumite TV. If you've not subscribed over there, check that out. Who do you got coming up for interviews, John?
Next week. Well, I
Yeah,
got
who's on your schedule?
next week I will have let me see. All right, I got a bunch of fighters, like Australian fighters. Then I got Laron Murphy. He's fighting on the UFC London card. I got Josh Kulabau. He just got signed to the UFC. He's fighting at UFC Auckland. TJ Brown. He's fighting in a couple weeks. UFC, making his UFC debut. Victor Henry Ryzen. He's fighting Ryzen. Oh, I got Kyle Ogden. He's fighting Ryzen. Rocky Martinez Ryzen. I got Mike Davis, UFC lightweight. Alan Cruz, and then I got 2 Japanese fighters I'm trying to hook up right now. Mizuki, she fights in the strawweight division, UFC.
Okay.
She's fighting too. I got Ramona Pascal, a bunch of shit, man, like coming up. It's
Nice.
just too hard to mention, but yeah, just look out for that shit. Go, like he said, go subscribe and leave a comment and yeah.
Hate the
Leave some
player, hate the game for the promo. Am I gonna do the ring girl? Yeah, I'm gonna film that as like an intro for my videos. I'm gonna
We're gonna
film
do
that.
it
I'm gonna
like
put
this,
that
or
on
we're gonna
my
do it like
video
this.
podcast. Oh yeah,
We're
this
gonna
one.
do
Right?
it like
What
this.
you said? That's a heart.
Yeah, this is a heart. Do it like this.
I gotta like shift it.
Yes, and then you do the heart with a heart.
Oh.
Nah, fuck. Point this,
Point.
and then a
Elbow.
heart, and then pop it up.
Okay. I'm
Win
gonna
the
have to do
40
that.
bucks.
I'm sure then one championship's gonna copyright those hand gestures and give me a
We're gonna get
takedown.
pulled. We're gonna get pulled.
Hey, on my other channel, guys, on the Dana Blouin YouTube channel, I'm working on a series about the business of fighting. So go check that channel out. I put more business content up over there, and this is really just the MMA side. But I'm gonna take that, like the business of fighting thing, and put it over there. I think it'll be interesting content. And then hopefully, I'm gonna have a couple pieces I've been working on editing. I've just been behind that will come out this week as well, or next week, I should say next week because it's Friday. Anyway, John, again, thank you for taking the time, good sir. I know you have to get to bed. It's probably fairly late for you.
Man. I
And
gotta get
so
some.
we'll see you guys on the 28th of February for Stamp versus Todd.
All right, man. Later.